You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. Hey.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of D&E Takeover, episode 411 of D&E Takeover. We got me and Eric back in the building. Yeah, we're just chilling, Eric. We got a bunch of stuff. I can't even.
No, we're not just chilling. Dude, we got a whole new set. I'm glazing. I can't lie. I'm glazing. Yo, man.
Oh my God.
I actually want to do something really quick. Because what I'm looking at, y'all don't see the setup for StreamYard. David, if you look at the little things like of us on the bottom, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
If you look at the little things on us on the bottom, do you see the way the setup is for you? On the the way the picture looks different? Just for you, I had to do this because I want them to see the setup, right? Just for 2 seconds. I'm just gonna take myself off the stage so you guys can actually fully see what David's working with. David, just like give him a little background, bro. Give him a little background. All right, let me move.
Yeah, guys. So we got the setup right here. We got the wood panels. Everything's looking nice. We got the floodlight in the back, the spotlight that's shining down. We got a light over here too on top of the ceiling that's getting LED light. So this whole setup is going crazy right now. And not only that, there's a surprise coming in soon. So we gotta wait a couple episodes for that to happen. But yeah, this is just beginning.
Brother, when I tell you, I'm sorry. One more thing, chat. I promise, and then I'm done. One more thing, I promise, and I'm done. I just want to see this. We're not gonna do the show like this, but I just want to see something. Hold on. Okay, so oh my God, but we can get rid of the black space. I'm so intrigued. I'm so intrigued.
You're so intrigued.
Yeah, that is so dope. Listen, I'm happy for you. But continue. Sorry, go ahead.
I appreciate that. No, this was listen. Like I needed to fix my room for a while. And for people who don't know, I'm in my room doing the episode because usually I'll do it downstairs in like my living space area. But yeah, now we're doing it over here. So we got a new advancement. I was so excited to do it today. I'm like, the wood background makes everything look dope. It just looks nice.
The best part, let's hope the Wi-Fi sticks up. Yeah, let's hope the Wi-Fi.
That's true. Let's knock on wood. Though. Eric, let's knock on wood. Which one?
Oh, right there.
Which one?
Let's see it. Let's be able to see it. Move up. Right there. Yeah.
There you go. Nah, we're just having a good time today, guys. We appreciate every single one of you guys that is tuned into today. Episode 411 is in the building. Jeez, they already got the answers going on.
411.
We appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are the best. And without further ado, we got a lot of topics and a lot of stuff to get into. Like we can't waste any time because of how much stuff we're probably going to spend talking about. I mean, obviously, the whole weekend in football. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, and this might be like recency bias, and I'll definitely be a victim of it. But this is the most entertaining playoffs for the NFL that I've seen in a while.
Yeah,
and that's crazy. I just think it's like, I think the only game that I ever thought that was the craziest game ever in the NFL playoffs was the Bills and Chiefs game back in 2022. Like, other than that, I don't think any other playoff game really compared, or any other game had the hype. And I feel like this playoffs this year has the hype. I don't know if it's because the unpredictability, teams were not used to being in there, or players not used to being there. Like, but something about it, like these games have a little more intensity, have a little more firepower, and I'm all here for it.
Can I just to add in on it? You're not wrong in the sense of there's definitely something different about these playoffs, and I think the biggest thing about it all, realistically, is just the new names and all the storylines that go into it. One of the biggest things in sports, what people don't realize, is that like the biggest David, the biggest thing, one of the biggest things in sports is the storylines that make the game, right? And then obviously you go into the game and then you watch what they do. And dude, these games have been producing. I mean, we just watched. Other than, I don't want to talk about the Texans and the Patriots game because
that was turnover city. 8 turnovers in the game. It's crazy.
There's been history on good sides and bad sides of it. There's history on both sides of the ball, right? But for example, we just watched the Rams versus Bears, and we watched a Bears team that hasn't really had anything to show for as a city in a minute go toe to toe with a team that's slated to be one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl, and honestly had a really good chance of winning the game as well. Have very good chance, and it's exciting because I think what this playoffs has is the future, and the future in the NFL, as far as quarterbacks, as far as certain players, is very, very, very bright, right? The storylines, obviously, you have Drake.
For some.
What happened?
for some because we saw a lot of turnovers from one particular quarterback that we got to be a little concerned about.
See, but this is what I mean by both sides of the ball, though. It's both sides. You have people like, again, obvious ones, Drake May, turning this whole organization around, getting to an AFC championship appearance. You have Bo Nix, who honestly was looking great before he broke his ankle. We'll get into that afterwards. Now, but he had a chance to make a name for himself in this championship match as well. You have CJ Stroud, who honestly looks worse and worse as he gets older, as he gets into his career. I don't know what's going on. But the biggest one of it all, honestly, in my opinion, is Caleb Williams. Dude, the guy has a highlight reel for ages. We're going to be looking back at these two games for Caleb Williams in the playoffs for years, to be honest with you. Because some of the throws that he's making is ridiculous throws.
Especially that step back throw in the fourth quarter with 30 seconds left. The fourth down, you just run backwards. I'm like, where the hell is he going? Then all of a sudden, just a step back throw. I thought I was watching basketball for a second. I thought he was doing a step back fadeaway three. And all of a sudden, but also Rams defense, that cornerback, I don't even know his name. But a little horror, bro, that you leave Cole Kmet wide open. He said that he pushed him. I don't believe that one bit. So
I honestly, I don't know what happened as far as defensively on that play, because there was two defenders in the end zone, and they just didn't. It just went over their heads. I don't know what happened. I can't say anything because I'm not on the field, but realistically, it does look really bad from a defensive point of view. But what you're watching is essentially plays and people do certain things that when we was not growing up, but the last couple years, we've been slated with Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and like kind of Joe Burrow. And I would say that core group. And you was watching them do things, and realistically, they was the only ones that was doing it at a high rate. Lamar with his running ability. Josh Allen with just his Superman type of performances. Patrick Mahomes just being the guy to beat overall and doing it in such crazy style. And Joe Burrow obviously being that one Super Bowl run that they had, even though they didn't win. Just very, very historic things as a whole. But now you have a whole other group of guys where it's like, Bo Nix, oh, wait, you could be really good. You could have a really great career in the future. Caleb Williams, yo, you're a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Good or bad?
Good or bad. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of hope for the future. I think that's why a lot of people are so excited, because there's different feelings other than just the same 3-4 teams consistently.
Yeah, no, I agree with it. I mean, we're definitely going to get into these games, but before we do that, I want to get into these comments and shout out to y'all. And also, if you're new, hit that subscribe button because we're on a goal of 300, so we want to get that.
Yes, sir.
Your help. Shout out to Marcus. Marcus is in the building. Appreciate it popping out, Marcus. He said, my man podcasting from a Greek bathhouse with some 80-year-old man with twig and he said giggleberries walking down by is a surprise. That's crazy.
Marcus, bro.
Nah, bro, this is not that. I promise that.
It's a sauna.
Oh, red light therapy. We're in a sauna right now. So if I pass out after 20 minutes, we're all good. George Bush is in the building. I mean, shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you, I guess. Said hello, I'm former president. Cool. Said Laura's in the hospital secret service. Let me all alone on the ranch. Can you spend me $35 so I can get KFC family? No, we need all the money that we can get. I'm gonna be honest.
Imagine a former president asking you for $35. Good scam.
Subscribe button though.
I was about to make a nasty joke.
He got all that money.
David, you know what accent I think you do the best? You know what I'm thinking?
Leave me alone. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it right now. I don't know who that was, to be honest with you. Sometimes it's like a character. Jay's in the villain. Shout out to Jay. Appreciate you popping up. Episode 411 is about to be good, bro. I'm telling you. Jay said, setup looking cleaner than cartoon David's jersey. Yeah, no, that jersey needs to be changed.
What cartoon David? What happened?
Jay posted? Jay posted a reel.
No,
and the
let me
jersey
see.
that I'm wearing is Argentina jersey, Messi jersey, and I do not like that at all. So I told him he had to change it in the comments. And the jersey you're wearing is a PSG jersey. Yeah.
Wait, let me a PSG jersey. Hold on.
Yeah, and also the way you talk, you have an accent. That might just be like AI.
Wait, Jay went
like AI racism.
David, oh my God, look again, guys. I swear to you, didn't get a call all day. Now I'm getting random calls during the podcast.
Of course.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
This is how it goes.
Let me see how Jay posted. What is?
Yeah, check it out.
What is this?
Eric, we gotta listen to it. There's words.
Takeover live now on YouTube and Twitch. You can bet on that.
What?
That's the most racist AI thing I've ever seen in my life. AI is like, we see a black guy, let's just give him a Jamaican accent.
Yo, David, I didn't know you was from Argentina.
Yeah, that was so pissed off when I saw the Argentina jersey.
Yo, I'm reposting this. Wait, he said, Juke can bet on that.
Yeah.
No, bro. Why am I in a PSG jersey? Hell no.
Yeah, Nuno Mensch.
Nuno Mensch. Oh my god, bro.
What's up?
Man.
What's up?
Who's that?
NIK, appreciate you popping out. Thank you for popping out, my guy. Say hello. What's going on? Hope you're having a great day. Hit that subscribe button. Marcus says, was that Stroud or Tua in that game? I couldn't tell. We'll get into it because honestly, you can't tell the difference anymore between those two. Marcus says, imagine if a catch was called a catch. We would have 2 starting quarterbacks instead of none in the AFC Championship game. We'll get into that game because a lot of controversy around that.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know what's going on right now. Jay said he turned 10-year-old playing Madden on that throw. For real. That's like what we do when the difficulty's on easy. Phillips in the building. Shout out to Phil.
Phil!
Can't believe I spent my Sunday afternoon watching CJ Stroud doing whatever that was. Isn't that crazy?
Phil, just to think, right? CJ beat you guys.
Yeah, that's bad.
CJ beat you guys 30
against you guys either.
He was trying to lose. I think the controversial take or hot take. Wait a minute, they took the touchdown away from Indiana. What the heck? Sorry, I'm watching the college football playoff national championship on the side. But I think CJ Stroud actually wanted to go to Cancun. I don't think he wanted to be in the playoffs. Based on that first game and based on the second game, it just felt as if CJ was like, man, I don't really want to be here. Like, I kind of want to go to vacation. I've been in the playoffs for the last 2 years. Let me relax because there's nothing else to explain for what he was doing. It was ridiculous. But go ahead.
Yeah, that was definitely. You gotta check his FanDuel account after that one because the odds
for
of
sure.
Remember that we checked the odds of him throwing an interception was like -120, and we're like, all right, why is he just threw like 2 in that game? I don't think so. If you would have put that down, you would have won easy money. Jay said, yeah, it was AI generated voices. I would hope so because just get
if not, that'd be a little crazy.
Marcus says, wait, in all fairness, when he rants, the accent comes out. That is true. When Eric rants, the accent does come out.
The accent that you guys hear here, this accent's like, it's not even an African accent. It's like a
Jamaican thing.
No, it's not even Jamaican. Listen, wait.
You can bet on that.
No, that's not Jamaican. That's you can bet on that. That's like Spanish. That's like a Spanish S.
The South African. That's South American. That's a South American thing.
I feel like it's low-key Brazilian, bro. Low-key Brazilian. Oh, shut up.
Hey. Shout out to Union. Union, appreciate it. Probably said no, we're not paying him $35. No. No. Hit that subscribe button.
He said pay the man.
Yeah, I don't got money to pay the man. But hit the subscribe button. Marcus says, well, when you warm up with a basketball and jump shots, I expect that type of performance. Dude was playing the wrong sport. Yeah, we saw that.
Yo, I saw that and I was like, wow, this is insane. There's no way. There's people that have interesting warm-ups and like different types of warm-ups. But brother, like, that's not a real warm-up.
No.
You're playing basket. That's like, imagine going on a soccer field and be like, yo, pass me the ball, and you start dribbling it with your hands. Talking about I'm warming up.
Yeah, they would start looking at you different. But just give everyone an update. Touchdown Indiana. They're currently up 9-0 right now against Miami. So, and 6 minutes left in the second quarter. So,
I'm behind.
My bad.
I'm always behind.
But I have Indiana winning this. I want them to win. I want Fernando Mendoza to really fulfill the undefeated season and Indiana to go get their first ever national championship. I feel like that'd be fantastic for them.
Listen, for one, y'all know I don't watch college football. I'm gonna be real with y'all. We don't ever really talk about it as much. My friend, shout out to Ryan. He's been trying to get me to watch college football for like 3 years now, and he was like, just look up Indiana's story. That's all you gotta do. And he goes, if you don't like it, then he goes, I can't help you. Like, it is what it is. Yo, I looked up the lore on this team story and everything like that. I did my research and everything. Yo, man, this is one of the craziest sports stories I've ever heard in my life. Genuinely one of the craziest sports stories ever. To the worst, you're talking about the worst Division I football program of all time in history. And within 2 years, this guy comes in, and not only the first year changes the course of them, but then the second year he goes undefeated and goes to the national championship. Bro, what? with all of like 2 5-star recruits at most.
Yeah.
Like, that's unheard of, bro. He's insane. But yeah, man, crazy.
It's a story about adversity and just being humble. And that's that team. I mean, if you look at their quarterback, I think if you look at a lot of teams, you look at their quarterback, the guy that they're their main guy, right? The leader of the team, supposedly. And yeah, that can tell you what the team's all about. Fernando Mendoza is the most polite, humble, like kind person. And he can throw the damn ball. Like that's all you need. That's all you need. And I give a lot of respect for that. Unfortunately, he's gonna go to the Raiders. I hope they take care of him because I like the guy too much. I don't want to see him have a bad career. I mean, don't go to the Jets.
Why not, dude? You don't want him in the Jets jersey?
Because we ruined I mean, I would love to have him on my team, but we've ruined quarterbacks. It's a curse.
Yeah, he's giving up, bro. He's giving David. Come on, man.
Yeah,
you gotta trust. You gotta trust the process. This is gonna be the year, surely.
Maybe in June we can talk about it after free agency. Marcus says a big poppy. What the hell? He said, I mean, could be worse. Could have gave you the hypnotic slang.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. Jay said, as a pitcher, we would warm up throwing footballs, but that would loosen up the arm. Yeah, but that's a similar body mechanic. I mean, not saying it's the same thing, but like at least you're throwing overhand ball. Like CJ Stroud was dribbling on turf. I don't know when the hell I mean, I guess he was practicing for his fumbles when he loses it on the ground.
He was working on his form, his jump shot. No, bro, that's not. I'm sorry, bro. That's not a warm up. That's not a warm up.
Marcus says Indiana winning would be the best college football story since the Marshall plane crash. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, it'd definitely be one of the, and for them to go undefeated is insane too. Marcus says mom's in a wheelchair and dad won't stand up to celebrate. He sits and celebrates as his wife. Do is raised good, and it's an awesome story. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to the Mendoza family because they raised two great children. Because no one's perfect, but
wow, man.
Hopefully they
crazy
because of that. Realistically, guys, let's move on because we got to get to the main topics of today's show. Where we got to get into the NFL week. Oh my god, I don't even know what week this is. This is divisional round. It's not even a week.
Divisional round.
Divisional round. He said. He said it's street slang. Think Law and Order writers for gangbangers. Hey yo. Oh my god. But let's get into it. The meat and potatoes of today's episode. Mm-hmm. And me and Eric can both say that we both watched Saturdays. I mean, just the Bills and Broncos game pretty much because we watched that Seattle Seahawks, and we'll get into it. But once that kick return went off, we pretty much put that away because we knew what was going to happen from there. But with that further ado, what also means when we go over is that we got to go over our NFL predictions, which we got some. And
I'm nervous.
Eric, bro.
Why are you smiling already,
I'm
bro?
just saying. I'm not just having a good time. I'm just having a good time.
No.
That's it. Let's get into it. So I had the Bills versus the Broncos. Okay. So my prediction was that I think the Bills were going to win 28-24. It was a close game like that, but unfortunately the Broncos won overtime 33-30. So I did not get a point for the team or the score. However, I did say that Josh Allen was going to have 2+ touchdowns for over 200 total yards. And he had 300 plus and 3 touchdowns. So I get a point for that. Also, I said that Bo Nix would have 200 plus passing yards and he had 279. So I get a point for that. We get 2. 2 out of the 4. We'll take it. No complaints.
I hate that.
Why?
50%. I don't want him to be 50%.
50% is not the best.
No, it is that's the ideal. That's the ideal score. The
Yeah.
or the ideal score is 3 actually. But if
Yeah.
you walk away with 2, it keeps you there. It's like a draw.
Yeah, it keeps you in the hunt. It keeps you in the hunt.
1 is dangerous.
One is dangerous, and 0 is like, oh my god, good luck.
Yeah, 0. Can't
But
another game.
I do want to just talk about this game real quick. I mean, not real quick. We're really gonna. This is probably gonna be the game we talk about the most. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Can I just pause really quick?
Yeah.
I just want to. Can I properly introduce this segment of D&E Takeover?
Go ahead.
Welcome to David's rant. This is gonna be. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the next 5 to 10 or 15, whatever it is, 15 minutes of David just telling you guys how he feels about this game. Because we watched it together. We watched it in real time together. I saw his reaction and it was hilarious. But what's it called? Just go ahead, David. Take it from here.
It's I don't even know where to go from this. Like, I'm not even a Buffalo Bills fan. Like, I'll root for them. Like, I always root for them. If they're always in the playoffs, I always root for them because I like that team a lot. I've enjoyed how they played, and I love their whole environment that they have. And Josh Allen is one of my favorite quarterbacks in the NFL. I just want to say there's a couple of things. The overall game was very entertaining. In terms of an entertaining standpoint, I thought as a neutral watching it and not really have a team in the dog in the fight, I thought it was very entertaining to watch. But without further ado, let's get into the nitty-gritty of this game, because we saw many times where Josh Allen, and this is the downfall of trying to be Superman, right? When you try to be Superman, it can work out and it can be a great story, right? But when you do too much, it could hurt your team. And this is what I thought that happened in this game, especially with Josh Allen and his fumbles. He had 2 interceptions in this game. Some of them were careless interceptions, and not only that, he had 3 fumbles that he lost. 3 fumbles, and 2 of them he lost. With one crucial fumble coming into the end of the second quarter, where there was like a couple of seconds left, and he just fumbled it in Broncos territory and gave him the field goal to make it a 10-point game instead of a 7-point game going into halftime. I will say, I'm going to start off by saying this. The Buffalo Bills game, Josh Allen has a lot to blame. Like, I can't even say a little bit to blame. He has a lot to blame, rightfully so. He even said it himself. He took the accountability, right? In the post-game interview, he said it was his fault, right? Because he knows. But the problem is when you try to be Superman too much, it can really hurt you, and you can overdo it and make it into a situation like what we saw in this game. I will say, even though they had like 5 turnovers at the time, they were still up. They were winning this game, which was still crazy to say. Like, the fact that Buffalo had a -3 turnover differential compared to the Broncos, and now all of a sudden they were still leading in this game. They were down by 13 points at one point, and all of a sudden they came back and they were up by 4 going into the final drive the final drive for the Broncos, where they took the 3 points, and then Matt Prater hit the game tying field goal to go into overtime. So I'll just get that out of the way. I do want to address the issue with the calls, though, because me and Eric both watched this game. Everyone watched this game together, and I addressed this while we were talking. There were 2 pass interference calls at the end of the game, right? One of them, the first one, I can tell you, I don't think that was a pass interference. I feel like that was a bad call, even though they had the roughing the passer call from Joey Bosa on Bo Nix. But here's the difference. Pass interference calls are at the spot of the foul, which can mean a big chunk of yardage compared to a 15-yard roughing the passer penalty. So they could have been back a couple, like probably 5 or 10 more yards, right? So that's one play I did not agree with. The second one, after looking at it, I know I said when I was at your house, Eric, I said that wasn't a PI. After looking at it, it was a PI, like rightfully so. Like, yeah, he interfered with the ball. But my only issue with this whole thing is the refs calling those crucial plays at that time of the game. Like, they didn't call nothing. Like, I believe there was like one of the. This game was going by so fast without flags. I was like, in my head, I'm like, there's no flags going on. Like, something is going on. Like, this is insane. And then all of a sudden, in the last minute of the game,
I'm sorry, Jay's comment just killed me.
The game in overtime, all of a sudden the refs start throwing flags, 2 back-to-back to really put Broncos into field goal range and win the game. I just thought it was very, very questionable. I'm not going to say it's rigged because I do not want to believe it, right? But I just think it's so it's wrong by the refs for doing that because of the fact that you take away your credibility. Because if they would have called that throughout the whole game, the first 3 quarters, 4 quarters, I would have been like, okay, at least they called it consistently. But when you call it only in the last drive for one team, 2 favorable calls for one team, I gotta think something's up because you had one in Buffalo where, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe Brandon Cooks was in the end zone and he got held, which could have been a touchdown. And that could have been a game changer for Buffalo. So, like, I'm just upset at the refs. Like, there's there's inconsistency with the call. Like, if you're gonna call that, at least call the other one with the Buffalo and make it consistent, where you know that you're actually calling these plays. But don't call it in favor of one side, where it's like now all of a sudden it's like Broncos get 2 favorable calls and then push the ball down the field, and now they're 10-yard line. It was very weird for me to see that because if a ref's going to call a game, be consistent with it. Don't just be one side about it because it makes it look like it's favorable. Granted, I will say this and I'll pass it on because I feel like I'm talking too much. I need a break.
No, go ahead, dude. Listen, I'm enjoying this because I'm always getting called up for therapy sessions. This is your therapy session, bro. You can have it, bro. I get to be on the other side for once because usually I'm the one screaming. I'm the one yelling and being mad. So like,
I just think, did Buffalo get cheaped out of a win? If you go based off of the last drive, you could say yes. But if you watch the whole game, you can probably say potentially no because of the fact of how many turnovers they had. Josh Allen, to have 5 turnovers in a game is just unacceptable for him. His caliber of his type of player that he is, and especially the one that happened at the end of the half. Like, that's the one that we got to look at the most because it was a 3-point game. Like, it swung 3 points. They were down by 7, and all of a sudden you got the fumble. Now they're down by 10, and the game only lost by 3 points. So it's very crucial for them. At the end of the day, I will say I didn't like the refs call. I disagree with it to this day. But then again, you can't. Now what can you do? And the funny thing is that the one guy that said in the podium, their Bills head coach Sean McDermott said after the game, he said, "I will stand for Buffalo because that was not right." And now he's gone. So I don't even know what to think about that team right now. We'll get into that as we go on. But in terms of the game itself, I feel like Josh did too much. It was I think his worst game ever in a playoff game. Unfortunately, it had to be like that. Like, it's just how the cookie crumbles. But I don't think the refs helped that at the end of the fourth quarter. I feel like that was a little unnecessary. But that's it.
Miami just missed a 50-yard field goal.
Nice.
No, oh my God, he hit the post. Oh my God.
Nice.
Miami still got no points on the board. That's crazy. One, shout out to Josiah. I see him in the building. Shout out to Marcus. He said this rant is sponsored by Hims. This guy's stupid. This no doubt is
should get sponsored though.
Josiah, Dave, if you want to go through the comments, you can. Good to see you. Everything like that. Yeah. Dave, you can answer that.
I'm waiting on you.
He's also like 6'2", 6'3" now. So
yeah, and I'm 150 lean. I don't know what to want to say.
Yeah, but David is not no games no more.
No, just let me have my stuff.
David, you might not be able to even get a jump shot off. Like, I'm so serious.
Well, the good thing about being small is you know where the fist will go.
Yo, bro. Josiah just wants to come on here and he wants to explain to you guys that in fantasy, I think we have a fantasy basketball league going. As you know, we don't do it for D&E Takeover as much because it's just too much maintenance to be doing both at the same time. I'm not in playoffs right now. That's what he wants me to say on live. So I'll say it. As of right now, my team is not in playoffs, and I think I'm at a 5-7 record. I think. I don't mind because I'm gonna explain to you guys something. Right? Hold on. I am No, where is it? I'm 5-8. I'm sorry, not 5-7. 5-8. I'm 5-8. I'm one game behind being the last seed in playoffs. I have an 8-man league. There's only 4 teams that make it. That's what he wants me to tell you guys. Congratulations. I don't know what you
Nice,
earned from that,
Josiah.
but go ahead,
Yes,
take
sir. There we go.
it.
Congrats.
Anyways, going back, I'm gonna pick you back off of what you were saying. The way I'm gonna come at this topic is from the angle I'm gonna tell you guys what everyone wants to talk about first, and I'm gonna tell you my opinion on the.
I didn't even talk about the catch.
But see, but I'm gonna touch base on it regardless. Because you kind of did with saying like, did the Bills lose or did they get cheated out? That's part of it with the catch as well. But I think overall, I agree with the fact of, if you're gonna make a call, it's really hard for referees when in the sense of you miss a call earlier in the game, and it was very clear. I don't think it was very hard to see because it was like you said, it was a big long throw on the field. Could have been meant something for the Bills, and you just don't call it, right? And it was a clear PI, in my opinion. And then you go on towards the end of the game in OT. The first PI that they called, Mendoza. Hold on. Oh no, you didn't catch it. Oh, it was a pick, I think. You go to the first PI. In my opinion, that's a weak PI call. A super weak PI call. Very much 50-50. And it's like, if you're considering, I don't know which one it is, based on the first PI call, you don't give the PI call. Right? That's how the consistency would work. It's like you look at it, it's like it wasn't much to give. But I was when we watched the game, the second PI that was called, me and David were like going back and forth because David was so pissed at the time.
I was pissed about that first one.
David was like, heck no. He was like, no, you don't call it like that. You haven't called it like that all game. No. He was bugging. The second PI was a PI. Like, by definition, I understand, like, as fans, like, realistically, like, you're not really deep in it too much. And it wasn't, I can understand the conversation of, like, it's not that big of a PI, but it was because he didn't make an attempt to play on the ball, and he wasn't looking at the ball. That's why they called it a PI.
Yeah.
And he smacked the guy's arm. But I think it was Marvin Mims. Was it Marvin Mims?
I believe it was Marvin Mims.
He smacks Marvin Mims' arms. It's not enough. Honestly, it's not enough to stop Marvin Mims from not getting a second hand to the ball, but he can't come down with it. And I think that's when they call the PI call as a whole. I don't think it's the wrong call. I just think a lot of people are just upset because of the first one that they missed. And even before that, right? The big interception play in overtime. Guys, at first, I wanted to argue the fact that I was arguing the fact that it was an interception because I thought the way that they were calling it was like he needed to have it all the way through and get up with the ball and everything like that. And then the next 3 games, by the way, I don't even know if it happened in the Seattle game because I turned that off after a while. I was like, I'm not doing this. The next 3 games that happened for the playoffs, the same exact play happens, and it's not called an interception. At that point, you have to sit there and you have to be like, wow, this was a huge call missed. Now, this is where I think the rig allegations come from. In my opinion, I understand them, and I think they're valid to the sense of like that. If he makes that catch, the Bills win. Well, the Bills don't win, but the Bills go up, and the Broncos have to respond.
No, the Bills could win because that was the second time, and the Bills kick a field goal, they win the game. That was overtime because Broncos got the ball first. They went 4 and out. They punted it back to Buffalo.
Broncos had the ball
Buffalo
first.
Went down the field, and they had the chance to do that.
Okay, so if that's the case. Okay, my fault on that. I remembered it differently. I thought Buffalo had the ball first for some reason. If that's the case, you look at that interception. If that's not an interception, literally the Bills win the football game. That's it. It's game over. But not only does the Broncos defender get the ball, but he returns it for so much more yardage. So it's like, and people don't really know what's going on as a whole. Like that one call really did change the game as a whole. Now, my opinion on the game, I'm like 50-50. Because at the end of the day, even with the mistakes that happened, it still came down to the wire, and they still should have won the game based off that missed call, right? Because Matt Prater is making that field goal. You know what I mean? Like we all know that's happening realistically. However, I will also make the argument that as much as Bills fans want to be upset because it's like, oh, we got robbed, they didn't make the right calls, guys. There was too many mistakes in this game.
Mm-hmm.
They lost the game itself, and Josh Allen. So much respect for him as a player, obviously, but it was just too many. I believe, David, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the Broncos scored off of every single turnover that they had, whether it was a touchdown or a field goal.
That's actually good.
Because I know this
look at that because they scored off that game-winning drive, which was the interception.
Yes,
the interception, right, in quotations.
I believe.
Also, the fumble at the end of the half was 3 points.
That was 3 points. The fumble in the beginning of the second half, I believe they also got more.
The James Cook fumble, I think they got some points off of that too.
And then on top of it, the interception that he threw beforehand, I believe they got points off of that as well.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna look at that because I'm gonna dive into that a little bit deeper.
If that is true, like David will look into it. But my thing is this: I told David, I'm a guy when I watch football games. The way I watch it, I'm very conservative type of play. If I was a player or a coach, I'd be a very conservative type of player in the sense of take the points when you can, but if it's obvious that you should go for it, go for it. But if you can't get it, you can't get it. Just get your points on the board because at the end of the day, leaving a drive with no points is so crucial at certain moments, especially in playoff games. The Bills at the time were down going into. Hold on.
They had.
I got the number. You got the number up?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You say it right now while I get something else.
Out of the 5 turnovers, they scored on 4 of them, and they got 16 points. They had 16 points off of turnovers. So it was a touchdown, a field goal, and a field goal. So 4 field goals and a touchdown. I'm sorry, 3 field goals and a touchdown.
That's 16 points on the board left, left up there. And mind you, brother, oh my God, 16 out of the 33. My goodness, that's almost half, which is crazy, right? It goes to show you the Bills in my opinion, the Bills had it and they just lost the game. But what I want to talk about more is the first fumble that I saw, or the first fumble where he didn't recover it, right? Because there was 3 of them. I just don't know when the third one was when they recovered it. I didn't see that part. The Bills were down, I want to say 17-10. Yeah. And the Bills had the ball, and they were going to get the ball at halftime, right? So regardless of this play, you are going to have a chance the next half to go back and march on the field and tie the game. The Bills are on, I want to say maybe they're 30 or they're 35, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
It's third down. There's no seconds left. They're clearly not going to score unless it's a Hail Mary or some type of superhero play. Josh Allen drops back into the pocket, scrambles out. At that point, the play is dead because you cannot score the touchdown. The play is simply dead. This man decides to lateral it backwards to nobody.
I don't think he lateral. I think he just fumbled it.
The way I looked at it, or the way I saw it, it looked like he cocked his hand back and threw it backwards.
Mm-hmm. It looked like it.
And when I watched that happen, and even if protect the football, we've seen Josh Allen run several times. He does not run with one hand in the football. He's running, and when he goes in for contact, he has the football in his hands. We know he can protect the football. He throws it backwards, and the Broncos recover it, and they're in field goal range. And then they go into halftime down 20-10.
Yeah.
Now you can't tie the game. It's little instances like that. Another example, they come right out the gate halftime, fumble. I'm not going to fully blame him for that because, again, that's offensive line as well. But don't take care of the football, fumble, turnover. They get points off of that as well. And the kicker of it all was the interception. Listen, we know Josh Allen to be a great quarterback and be very high IQ when it comes to it as well. This man, we got the POV of what he was looking at. This man just chucked the ball into double coverage. Fully chucked the ball into double coverage. Mind you, if it was going to work, it had to go over one of the safeties' heads and into the end zone. The ball was short. It was right at the defender. It was right at the receiver. I forgot who the receiver was, but it was right at him. But another one of the safeties come across and just pick it off. It's a bad throw, guys. The Buffalo Bills as a whole kept the Broncos in the game. I'm sorry, but they did. Their defense did enough. Their defense is not the best defense in the league by no means, but their defense did enough to stop them. But you can only do so much when you're giving them the game. It should have never went to overtime. It should have never been there, but it did. Why?
Mhm.
Because it was silly, stupid mistakes that we don't ever see Josh Allen realistically make. We've seen Josh Allen in crazier games. Be way more clutch and way more responsible. But I'm sorry, that lateral, I watched that happen and I was like, whoa, that's not Josh Allen at all. Like, that's not like him at all. To do something like that,
it was inexcusable. It was inexcusable. I just want to do some closing remarks and then potentially maybe move on from this game. And then get into the comments because you guys appreciate y'all. We got to get into them. I just want to talk about the catch because I didn't get my chance to talk about the catch. My problem with that is what Eric said. Like that catch, that interception that Josh Allen threw that they deemed was an interception, but I thought it was a catch by Brandon Cooks. I just don't understand that because of the fact that we saw specifically in the Seahawks game. No, sorry, in the Rams game, we saw that similar thing where the defense had the ball and all of a sudden it didn't count. All right, we saw similar
with Devontae Adams. It was with Devontae
Adams, yeah, and like the defense had the ball, but all of a sudden they said Devontae Adams was down by contact. I just don't understand it. And people could argue, yeah, he went to the ground, didn't lose the ball. It was after he hit the ground that he started losing the ball. You can argue the same thing about the Buffalo, the Cooks one. Cooks' knee was on the ground when he had the ball in his hands. Like
and back.
My only issue with it, you can argue whether it was a catch or not. That's going to be one of the lifelong questions that people are going to keep on looking at. My only issue with that is, and we saw that real time as well, Eric, the fact that they didn't even review it.
Yeah.
The fact that the refs didn't say, hold up, let me look at this. Let's get a booth review and let's take a timeout to really look at this and diagnose this. The fact that they didn't do that, I'm not saying something's up, but you can't hide the fact that, man, that doesn't look good. Like, because every turnover gets reviewed. But why couldn't you just review that one? Like, it wasn't as clear cut because that game, that throw, that play was game. That was a game decision, a crucial game time decision that altered the game. So I'm just more frustrated with the refs in this game, specifically in the overtime and fourth quarter, because the lack of inconsistency with the flags, not throwing a flag all game, like not for pass interference all game, even though there was one on Cooks earlier in the game in the red zone. And then all of a sudden call one, that's a light foul against Courtland Sutton. The second one was a PI, but to call a light one against Courtland Sutton, I think is just ridiculous.
That was stupid.
To not go to the booth review and really look at that catch with Cooks and McMillan to see whether that was an interception or a catch. It just unacceptable for a bunch of refs that are deemed professionals in this sport. You know,
I'll say it like this. I mean, this is why we learn as kids growing up. When you're playing sports, you never leave it in the ref's hands.
Yeah,
you never leave it in the ref's hands, because if the ref has an agenda, they could sway it just a little bit. They could sway it just a little bit, and the ref, honestly, the ref could come out into the press and just be like, the way I call my football games, to me, that's not a catch. It's an interception. And then the other ref could be like, to me, it's a catch. And that's perfectly fine because they run the games. And, like, that's why I'm saying, like, there's a way that they can escape it. That's why you never leave up to refs. And that's why I have a hard time saying it was rigged, because the Buffalo Bills should have won the game beforehand. That's the main issue. Like, that's why it would be different if Buffalo played the perfect, or not even perfect game, if they played an honest game, right? And the Broncos also played their game and it ended up in overtime, and then something like that happens. That's fine. But to deliberately make such crucial mistakes time after time after time, you just can't. You don't deserve to win. Like I was shocked when they lost, but yeah, that's all I have to say on the game, man.
It was crazy. It was a crazy game, and honestly, we'll talk more about Josh Allen's future later on because I don't know. It's gonna be now they have no head coach.
Now
So-
Sean McDermott's gone. That was the
Yeah.
craziest thing of it all, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah,
What is that about?
Let's touch base on that real quick because we're talking about the Bills, and then we'll get into the comments. I think that's the dumbest thing I've seen when I saw this morning. That was the dumbest thing I saw this morning. When you see Sean McDermott get fired, and I sent a lot of stats to you, and I kind of want to pull them up because, like, all those signs point to why you would fire him, but realistically, I just don't understand why. Like, I sent one. Where was it? Yeah. No, this is another one. Wait, which one? Where is it?
Like Sean didn't lose the game. That was the players.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, where is it? Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. There, give me a second. I'm pulling
You're
it up.
Wow, Indiana's up 10-0 at half.
Yeah, good for Indiana.
Good game, bro. Good game. Mendoza having a good game too. But go ahead. I know I saw it.
Like
You
I said,
found
I didn't save it, but I thought I sent it to you. But it was basically something saying about that Sean McDermott's one of the only head coach to have 5 playoff wins and never make a Super Bowl. Never make a Super Bowl. Like every other coach has at least won one or had an appearance. And the funny thing is, like at the end of the day, I think Stephen A. Smith said this, and I kind of agree with it. He was a scapegoat. Like Sean McDermott is used as a scapegoat, as many other head coaches are in this league. Like out of all the job offerings in the NFL, the head coaching position is the most dangerous one to have because it's the most unforgiving because they'll fire you over any inconvenience, any slight inconvenience that there is. I just think it's a dumb decision because obviously the locker room, I feel like they like Sean McDermott. I don't think anyone disagree with him. He's been a head coach for them for so long. And to say that it was his fault for the game, you're crazy. And the fact that even makes it worse is that you fire Sean McDermott, but then you promote the GM. I think the GM should be the first one fired. Because of the fact that what kind of weapons have you given Josh Allen and this offense, this Buffalo? What kind of weapons have you given Sean McDermott other than veterans on 1-year deals on defense? Like realistically, like what have you given to this team that made them we're definitely a Super Bowl contender? Nothing. The wide receiver, who was the number 1 wide receiver for Josh Allen this season? Probably Brandon. And what week did he come in? Probably like week 18. Not week 18. Week 13. Like realistically, and like we're looking at a situation where you give your GM you give him a promotion,
You reward him.
Mediocre job, but you fire your great head coach because he didn't win you a football game. In terms of, even though there's a lot of turnovers in that game by the players, I just think it's so stupid. Because who are you gonna hire?
You could actually point at everyone else but Sean McDermott for that game. You actually point at the GM, the players, defensive coordinator. Like you can point at everyone else but Sean.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense.
It don't make any sense. And now they're looking for a head coach. They might just promote their offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, which would be good. Or we might be seeing a Brian Dable reunion with Josh Allen. So I don't know.
Imagine. But I don't get that. Like, what is Brian Dable? Like, Brian Dable hasn't even been in a freaking AFC champion. Like, And also, like, for goodness sake, most playoff wins without Super Bowl appearance. He's versing all-time teams.
Yeah.
He's versing Patrick Mahomes. Like, it's not that he's losing to some bums. Like, he's losing to a quarterback that's on track to be one of the best that we've ever seen play the game.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, bro. I'm not trying to justify a loss, but it's not like he's choking like a certain team that I know of. You know what I mean? It's not like he's fumbling the bag. It's not like he's making bad play calls. No.
Nope.
He's not getting carried by Josh Allen.
I don't understand.
Like, come on, bro.
But let's get into these comments because we appreciate you guys for hitting up the comment section.
Yes, sir.
First one we're gonna get into is Marcus. It's a little known story when Jared Stidham was visiting colleges. Bo Nix was the player who showed high school recruit Jared Stidham around. Really?
Wow.
That's
small
crazy.
world, huh?
That's crazy. Jay said one of the refs bet the mortgage on the Broncos. Honestly, that's what makes it seem like. And there's a lot of memes that go around it, and it's funny when there's a lot of memes about it, and then all of a sudden, like, it goes to show that people see it too. We just try to make a joke about it because we see how dumb that is. Marcus says, "Are you fellows of the proponent of let them play, don't throw a flag unless it affects the play?" No, I'm a proponent of be consistent. Like, if you're not going to throw a flag in the first quarter, don't throw it in the fourth.
Yeah, I'm not of that proponent either. I don't agree with let them play. If someone's getting fouled, call a foul. Like, well, I'm playing more as in like soccer, obviously. But if there's a flag, throw the flag. But don't throw some soft BS.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I don't want. That first PI was not bro. Yeah. That was the softest PI that I've seen, genuinely. Yeah. I was like, bro, what is that? That's not even a call.
Yeah. I like the vibes of, let them play sometimes, but don't let it get to the point where it's like they're all like full on hugging each other and you're not calling anything.
Yeah.
Like, I want some consistency with the refs, and I feel like nowadays they just throw flags whenever they feel like it. And that's
control the game.
Like. Yeah. And also, like, I feel like even like in terms of soccer, I can relate to this a lot, I feel like. But when a ref gives you a yellow card for like the first like tackle, right, in the first 10 minutes, you look at your teammates and you're like, all right, he set the tone. Like, we know what the game's going to be like, so you got to play according to how the ref's going to handle it.
Listen, you might not agree with the reffing style of someone, right? However, as long as you keep it consistent through and through, that's all you can really ask for. Because then when it starts to become it becomes inconsistent, then at that point, the whole game is gone. Like David said, personally, just to add on, I hate those type of refs. Mm-hmm. The ones that, you make one tackle and he's like automatic yellow. At that point, you're like, all right, so I just can't tackle then. Mm-hmm. That in my opinion, that ruins the game. But he set the tone though. He knows he's ruining the game. He's gonna be like, I'm just calling it the way I want to call it.
Mm-hmm. What makes it worse? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah.
So what makes it worse is if a ref, and this is related back to football in terms of that fourth quarter, if a ref, the same foul happens in the first 20 minutes, that doesn't get a yellow card in terms of soccer, but the same foul happens in the 80th minute, and that gets a yellow card or potentially a red, you're looking at that like, where was that in the beginning? Like the same thing happened in football. Where was that same play you didn't call in the third quarter?
It's crazy.
Margaret says NFL refs flipping a coin after every replay, like, hey, vibes say incomplete. That's what it feels like. That's what it honestly feels like.
You know what it felt like too? There's also a possibility it felt like when I saw it, I was like, maybe they saw the first one, realized afterwards they were like, that was probably a PI, and then was like, all right, let's call it differently, let's fix it, and then started calling that. But then it was like, bro, you lose control of the game. Like, this. Mm-hmm. Oh man,
it's really messed up. Jay said it honestly feels like the NFL refs pick and choose what PI penalty to throw a flag on. Way too inconsistent. Yeah, and that game showed why. That game showed what they do all season. Out of all the refs in all sports, like we've been saying this, they have a union, which is why they're protected. But realistically, they should have a post-game conference, getting rambled by the media, talking about how bad of a job or how good of a job they did. Like, I feel like you need to apply pressure on that fact, because if you don't put any pressure and you think your job is safe, you'll just do whatever you want and no one will ever have some external factor towards it. But Eric, we got a newcomer. Shout out to Mike McDaniel.
Oh, Mike McDaniel, really?
Appreciate you popping out, my guy. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Enjoy the fam. He said, "Hey
Good.
fellas, fear not. I will be jumping off buses through tables like mankind in hell in the cell. I will be tossing dildos with Bill's Mafia, then walking
Yo.
into the stadium and coaching." Mike McDaniel, damn, he's saying he's gonna be the Buffalo Bills head coach. I don't know about that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see what
Who
happens.
knows? Padone's in the building.
What's
He
good?
said, I made it. Appreciate you popping out. I said, "Chat, I'm here. Appreciate you popping out, Padone." He said, "Buffalo suffering from the curse from OJ." Simpson. Listen, that's not Buffalo's fault. That's not Buffalo's fault, bro. That's OJ Simpson being a freaking messed up person.
But he didn't do anything.
Apparently. Sorry. Allegedly.
Wait, your face. You said, oh.
I mean, legally, I can't be saying that. Like, legally, I can't be saying you did it because
hey man, legally, all that evidence was messed up, bro. Oh,
legally, the crime scene was messed around with, but we don't got to bring that up. It's all right.
no, he definitely did that though. No, he
Yeah,
definitely-
100%. But Jay said exactly, control the game, not the money line. Yeah. It just makes it look a lot worse, specifically now that there's a lot of gambling involved. Like, I feel like a lot of people throw that into the factor, like, oh, money line. Makes it worse now. As Mike McDaniel said, not a believer, huh? I'll change the mindset just like I did to Tua mindset's not in a positive way. And one quarterback you could coach was CJ Stroud.
Anybody that has Mike McDaniels as their head coach, no, not even Mike McDaniels. Anyone that becomes a quarterback for the Miami Dolphins from here on out, be scared, be afraid.
Yeah,
be afraid. They do not care about your well-being. I'm such an advocate for that.
Eric, like, he's gonna be your head coach.
Yo,
you don't got a job. He out.
Oh, and we interviewed him too. We interviewed him, and we interviewed Salah today.
Yeah, I saw Salah. I saw you in the chat. Oh, bro.
I'm so excited, guys.
Bro.
Yay,
listen,
Robert.
This is actually like good for you because you were saying last year when you got fired, you're like, it was unacceptable, blah, blah, blah. So maybe you can go to your team.
It was unacceptable because it wasn't his fault. Not
so
because
you go to your team.
Great coach.
So you can go to your team.
To Baltimore. Please. Stay over there, bro. Oh my God.
He needs a challenge.
I'm so not with this, bro. You saw the whole conversation I had in the chat, bro. I can't. I'm not reliving that, bro. I don't have trust. I do not trust what Lamar is going to choose to do in the future. That is because the last time he could have easily resigned, but we didn't want to give him his bread for some reason. Like that's what I'm saying. Now you open a can of words. I'm so sorry. What's it called? you the last time that the GM and the owner and everybody was at the helm, they didn't want to pay Lamar Jackson. They were hesitant to pay Lamar Jackson. And now you mean to tell me that he's had a conversation with Lamar and he's been like, "Oh, we have a good understanding now." What? The past is still there. The past is still there. So now what?
Who's having a conversation for people who don't understand? Who's having the conversation with Lamar?
With what?
You said they're having a conversation with Lamar, and now they're understanding.
Oh, I'm saying, in other words, the owner, I believe it was the owner that came out.
The owner
that
of
basically,
the Ravens.
The owner of the Ravens basically was like, there's a clear understanding in the direction where we're going next, right? And from my friends, my sources, honestly, my friend, shout out to Matt, but like Matt is like,
he's Twitter. Football.
He's like a poor man Shams, essentially. Like he's like our Shams for real. But shout out to Matt.
Yes, sir.
He's saying that the Ravens are looking for a coach for the next 10 years, someone that can stay within the job. Guys, I am not certain of what Lamar is going to do when it's time for him to resign. If one more person calls me, I think I'm going to actually strangle somebody. If one more person calls me,
Good thing you're by
gonna
yourself.
strangle someone. I've gotten 3 calls from the same person, and someone else just called me differently on the podcast. Are you podcasting tonight? What do you think? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. You know what? I don't even want to talk about this anymore. Let's move on. I can't.
Mike McDaniel said mashed potato Lamar on the menu. It's exactly what Eric wants to hear. So Marcus says, imagine having to fly out to the gas station. Lamar hangs out just to have that convo. That's stupid. Jay said, Eric, send the resume in.
No, I don't want to be the coach. Hell no. I don't want to do it. I would mess with the team. I was of the opinion, I think, I told David, this next head coach is going to decide what's the next step for this team. And I told David, if it's a coach for the future, that we are not winning a Super Bowl. It's as simple as that. And if we're not winning a Super Bowl, I don't know how we're going to keep half the people around in our team.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to go into some type of rebuild or whatever. It's some type of mini rebuild. But then we're going to be going into a rebuild with Lamar Jackson regressing. That's what we're not acknowledging. We think he's Superman. This man is a running quarterback. We know the history. He was injured all year, for goodness sake.
Yeah, it's not his first time being injured, too.
No one's actually understanding because everyone's like, it's Lamar, it's Lamar, it's Lamar. Bro, we have to be realistic. We have to be realistic. And on top of it, this is the same man that refused to sign his contract last time because we didn't want to give him his bread. How is he going to feel? Like, what's going to be the next contract? Are we just going to throw him money now? Like, bro, I don't know.
I honestly think you should go Sean McDermott. I think he's the best head coach available on the market, but a lot of people are not saying that, so I don't know.
I was of the opinion of Sean McDermott as well, but I can understand the sense of like schemes and like things like that. Maybe it doesn't work out. I don't know as far as that goes. But my main thing is planning with a future with Lamar Jackson. I love Lamar. I'm a Lamar fan. Like y'all know this. But I'm a Ravens fan before I'm a Lamar fan. I just don't know where we go from here. I feel like we've hit our cap. I feel like we've hit our ceiling with this team. I feel like we really have. John Harbaugh is gone. We're gonna go into the next season and see what happens, I guess. But next season, no disrespect, we should be one of the favorites. We still have the same roster.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that changed is the coach. We should still be a favorite. So it's like whoever this coach is, they're gonna have immense pressure to perform. But in the organization, what they're thinking, next 10 years, don't worry about it, even if you mess up this year. Like, what? Do you see the team that we have? Derrick Henry's like 30-something years old.
Yeah.
It's not... Oh, I can't. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Marcus says, he said, trade Lamar to the Jets to get a bunch of picks and rebuild 10 years is a long time. Mike McDaniel says, so no big bad Mikey D with the swag. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to get the job. Buddy.
I genuinely don't know how I feel about the whole situation because I feel like they're playing both sides. I feel like, I don't mind the 10-year plan, but I'm confused on, like, how does the 10-year plan work with Lamar Jackson?
I feel like it's like one of those scams. I feel like it's one of those scams when someone tries to scam you. Like, I can give you your money now, or I can give you this plan for 10 years and you make double of what I'm going to give you today. It's just like, you're selling me on something is like, I want it now. Like, I want my money now. Like, stop telling me what I'm going to get in the future.
Let me ask the chat. I'll ask you, David. And then we have to move on. Sorry. I'm so sorry about this. Chat, comment a yes or no. Do you believe that within not even the next 10 years, within the next 5 years, Lamar Jackson will be a good enough quarterback to win a Super Bowl? That's a tough question. Genuine question. But the way that Lamar plays and the way the Ravens are, do you think within 5 years Lamar Jackson will be able to be good enough to win the Super Bowl? Now, before you answer that as well, I want to throw in something right there as well. This man, we've seen peaks of Lamar already as it is, and it looks like he's regressing, right? In his peak, he wasn't even able to do it. At his peak, his MVP seasons, he wasn't even able to do it. So,
can I be real with you?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say no. I just think you say the history of running quarterbacks. I just don't think he can sustain.
Oh,
What?
Miami!
Jesus, you scared the crap out of me.
Sorry, Miami touchdown. Go ahead.
I just don't think with the amount of injuries that he's had in his years, especially this year, I don't think he can sustain the amount of healthy years to be able to win the Super Bowl, especially when he's had his chances many times in the past and it just never worked out. Similar to what Josh Allen is experiencing right now. So I'm gonna go no. I don't think they have enough.
I just again I'm a Lamar fan, but I'm very cautious on the idea of 10 years with a running quarterback.
He's 28. He's 29 years old.
That's when he's old already.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's changing the. I don't know.
Only time can tell. Marcus says he's good. He's good enough now. Yeah, but the thing is,
But,
they don't
okay,
know now.
Can we elaborate on that? Shout out to Ryan. Ryan came in here because he was one of the people that freaking called me. That's why he's here. What's it called? Marcus, he's good enough now. Wouldn't that mean you want a coach that is good enough to win a Super Bowl as well? Let me know. You don't want to take a gamble on 10 years.
He said, but shoot, 10-year plans never work. Took me 15 just to get into the career I am in now. Yeah, when someone tries to sell me 10 years, I don't listen to it. Said Tutty the U. He said Lamar isn't a great locker room guy. Many reports have come out saying he doesn't listen and just does his own thing. Who knows?
Listen, anywhere Lamar is, I will always support Lamar as I'm a fan of him and the way he plays football. But for my team, 10 years down the line, bro, what are we gonna keep Lamar when he's 40? He's not gonna be playing. What? Oh
yeah, I think he's gonna be fully not the quarterback that he is at probably 34.
That's you guys are witnessing the crash out because I'm witnessing my team we're getting further. I've been saying we have to win for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Now we're at the end point of we have to win now.
Yeah. He said, look, the self-proclaimed Big Bad Mikey D nickname sold me. He said, if he can say that in every press conference, I am sold. Eric, that's it. That's all he has to do to be head coach. Let's shift gears though. We only covered one game. It could be worse. Could be a Jets fan.
Oh my god, that's not. I just make better life choices. No, bro, I'm not choosing to be a Jet fan. Never.
The funny thing is, I was really trying to think that you're like, I want my team to be good. I don't want to see my team fail. And I just started thinking about the Jets and and how I can't really be angry. You have the passion and anger about it because you don't want to see your team to do bad. But I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even remember Mark Sanchez making the AFC Championship game. I just remember reading about it. That's the only time that was ever good. Every time I actually started watching football, I think it was the year after that. They've just been terrible.
Mark Sanchez making the AFC Championship is ancient history at this point.
Damn. And then, oh my gosh, it's funny how I knew him more as the butt fumble than I am for one of the most successful Jets quarterbacks in the last 15 years.
Oh my gosh, the butt fumble.
That was just sad. That was just crazy. We got to pull that up one day. Real quick, let's go into the next game. I don't really think this game, he said that was all Rex though. Yeah, that's what people say.
Yeah. But still though. Team just sucks regardless.
Let's move on to this next game. It was also my prediction on a Saturday game. It was Seattle Seahawks going up against 49ers. I'm going to be real honest with you. Me and Eric, we didn't really get to watch this game fully. And honestly, I don't even think it needs a lot to be talked about.
Yeah.
In fact, a blowout. Shout out to the Seahawks for getting the W 41-6. For all the regular season games being close and people were like, we don't know what's going to happen. This game, pretty much, Seattle blew this out of the water real quick. And I'm going to get into my prediction before we get into the actual game. I had Seattle winning 24-21, Eric. So I get a point, Eric. I get a point for the team not to score. I also said that JSN was going to have 70-plus receiving yards. Oh. JSN had 19.
Oh, baby. Here we go. What's the other one?
19 and a tutty.
I know it can't be good. They only scored 6 points.
And the other one was CMC to have 85-plus total yards. And if my math is correct, CMC only had 74.
What?
Oh my gosh. I only get 1 point in that.
That big one, baby. Let's go. He walked out with 3 points of the week. Let's freaking go.
Brings
And
my
I get
total.
first pick. Do I
Brings
get
my
first
total
pick?
to 53 points
What is it?
on that weekend. 53. Only 3 points were gained in that 2 games.
So it's 50-53 right now.
50-53.
Yo,
Yeah.
chat. I have a chance to take the lead right here. On top of it, don't I get first pick? I'm pretty sure I get first
You
pick.
get first pick. Yes, you do.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Gosh, but let's just talk about this game and we'll get into your highlights. I'm gonna be real honest with you. This is the only analysis I'm gonna give on this. Seattle won this game the moment that kick return, that kickoff return was for a touchdown. Once that happened, yeah, the game was over. Crowd was crazy. And it looked like the 49ers had no idea what the hell was going on. So realistically, that's all I have to say on this game. Seattle, that kickoff by Rashid
Shaheed.
Yeah, I forgot his last name. Rashid Shaheed was crazy. They calculated a mini earthquake in Seattle.
Yes, I saw that.
Which is crazy and brings back the beast mode days. But yeah, I think realistically, once the kickoff was returned for a touchdown, I think you could have packed your bags, 49ers, because it showed in the game. It showed in the game. They had too much hype, too much people backing them, too much confidence.
Imagine. See, like, you know what I pictured, right? I don't know why this came in my mind, but you was like, yeah, it was over. I pictured both of us on the sideline of the 49ers, and you just be like, yeah, it's done, boys. You can go.
Start packing my suitcase in the middle of the side.
I'm like, David, where are you going? You're like, no, bro, we lost. Like,
that's crazy, but that was an explosive time.
But me and David are like kind of similar in that game. I don't believe the game was over after that. I think the game was over after the first drive for 49ers. That's where, because you have to respond, or you have to at least drive them the field somewhat. Oh my God, he fumbled. Oh my God, what's going on?
Eric, 17-0 Seattle had in the first quarter.
Yeah, bro. I'm not, but like, it was just the first drive alone. After me and David watched it, because we was hanging out. Wait, he caught it though. Did he not have possession?
No,
I'm sorry, guys. The ADHD is bugging out right now. The Alabama receiver missed the catch.
Alabama.
Not Alabama, Indiana. Sorry, I saw the red. He missed the catch, but then caught it. I guess the knee was down, but then he turned and they got punched out. And they said it wasn't a catch.
Yeah, they called it incomplete. I wish I had the game up. I can't really.
It's probably because he didn't have possession of the ball. That's probably why.
The case.
But either way, going back to what I was saying, me and David were hanging out, and David was like, bro, like, I'm gonna be real, I don't want to watch this game. Like, this is after that return, David was like, bro, like, we don't have to watch this. And then I was like, let's just watch the first possession. Or I was like, I want to see Sam Darnold. After the 49ers basically couldn't get anything out of the first drive and the stadium kept going, I was like, yeah, we don't have to watch this game. It's over. The offense looked lackluster. Defense was ready to go.
Yeah.
Told us everything.
Yeah.
And we was right. It was bad. Bad game. But
I will say Seattle's defense I think they're a legit force, and I think they could put some problems up against the Rams. I'm going to be honest with you. We'll get into that prediction, but I don't know.
The only thing that I can think of for the oh crap, did I pick the Texans to win? Crap.
I don't know.
No, I picked the Patriots. I picked the Patriots to win. Ah! All right, sorry. All right, what's it called? We'll go into it. I don't like that you're laughing because that means you're happy. I don't like that at all.
No, your reaction.
Stop looking ahead.
I'm not looking ahead. I'm
right.
filling out my bracket.
Okay. But overall, that game was pointless. I mean, the only thing I could use for the Rams going into this next game, I still think the Rams are going to win regardless. But the only thing I could say to maybe put against Seattle is that game, in my opinion, is not like they blew them out and that's what they were supposed to do. But at the same time, like they didn't verse anyone crazy. Like the 49ers were depleted. They were completely depleted, and they handled business. But at the same time, you could use that on the other side of it as well. It's like, well, we did our job. Like you can't get mad at us for doing our job, you know. So, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into it. Marcus says Niner fans were buying heroin in the parking lot after the game. Oh God! Oh my gosh! Oh my God! Marcus says Rashid Shaheed is the name of a character in a Fox show about an R&B singer. Geez, that name is unique.
Yeah.
Ryan said Seattle could have played 10 seconds of offense and won the game based on the score. That's just sad. That's
Oh my!
sad.
Oh my God!
Same thing happened with the Texans and the Steelers last week.
Oh my
The
goodness!
defense scored more points than the whole offense. We did that one. Marcus says after the first drive, you got into the car, went to the bank, took out $300 in singles, and went to Jones Club. We get it. No, that's all we did. This is what we did actually. Me and Eric, we basically hopped on FIFA and coached our team, Eric.
That's what it was. We was at the crib and we was playing FIFA before the games even started. So David was like, "Bro, I'd rather play FIFA than watch this garbage." And I was like, "Okay, bro, you're right. I'm not gonna lie. We just play FIFA."
Eric, what was our team name?
Hey, it's Monaco, bro.
Yeah, there we go. Monaco. Who do we beat?
We beat everybody. We
round of
beat,
16. Who do we beat?
Huh?
Who do we beat in the round of 16?
We beat Inter Milan, bro.
Yeah. 118 minute. They're like the freaking AFCON. The scenes were crazy. The scenes are crazy.
I almost ruined it for us too. I almost ruined it.
It was crazy. Marcus says we need the FIFA streams. I know we got to get something together because these FIFA streams. You got to understand these FIFA streams are legendary. These are legendary streams.
They would be. We're such bozos. Hold on. Let me watch the next play because Ryan just commented something, and I want to assume that means Tony was involved in some big play. Let me see. He just dropped the football, bro. Ryan, they threw it to him, and he dropped the football. What the heck? The true freshman, I forgot his name. His name is Tony. His last name is Tony, though. He's the number 10 wide receiver on Miami.
Tony.
Was it?
Malachi, something like that.
He has the tape over his nose. It spells Gabos, and it stands for. It's kind of tough. I'm not gonna lie. It stands for game. What is it? I typed it out already. Hold on. I typed it out to my friend. It means game ain't based on sympathy. It's kind of. I like that. I'm not gonna lie. He's ruthless. That's what they're saying. Game ain't based on sympathy.
Got him in the way for him catching that ball.
Well, he got in the way. He said it.
Yeah, I guess it's not that ruthless if he can't catch the ball. Let's shift gears a little bit. And guys, we're way over an hour. We appreciate y'all for popping out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. We got a little more NFL talk to get into. Real quick, let's move into the Sunday games. Let's keep on shifting gears.
Let's do
Sunday.
We
have Eric's predictions. This is Eric's 2 predictions.
Oh God, I need 2 points for at least both games.
Eric has 50, I have 53 after the 2 games that I had. So let's get into what we had. And the first game, Eric, we'll go into what do you want to go into? The actual predictions that you picked or the actual time of the games?
No. Go on the predictions because honestly, the only game that's worth going into is the Rams and Bears one.
All right. And speaking of which, that's the first one we're going to get into. And Jay said, "Nah, I heard it was get a B only Saturday."
Jay, you don't let your wife see that comment, bro. Jay, oh my God.
Real quick, Eric had Rams versus Bears in this game, which was a crazy game. I will say that myself. And the score Eric had,
I don't think I had the right score.
350 for me. I'm in the lead by 3. Eric had the Rams winning this game. 31-27. So he gets a point for the team, not the score.
Mm-hmm.
He said that Puka Nacua was going to have 60-plus receiving yards and 1 touchdown. Puka did not have a touchdown, so we can't even give him the point. And he had 56 receiving yards, so he would never got anyway. So no point for that.
Okay, that's understandable. That's understandable.
And then the next one, Caleb Williams to have 300-plus total yards. Caleb Williams, Eric.
Oh my
And
God,
I'm doing the
no.
math in my head. This
No.
is the game of margins. Caleb Williams had 297 total yards. He was almost there. He did not get that for you, so you end up with 1 point on that one.
I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna
Eric, 1
scream. I'm gonna
point
scream.
for
No, I'm gonna
the.
scream.
You got 1 point for that one.
You're joking! Oh my God! 3 yards? Maybe he got a freaking interception at the end of the game. He would have had it. Oh my days!
Oh, Eric.
Oh my days! Oh my days! We folded. Oh my days! No, and you know what it was? Because I didn't expect this to be a defensive game. I didn't think that the Bears were going to be able to. Oh my days!
Yep.
I picked 2 offensive things. Didn't think it was going to be defensive.
I think you forgot about the weather too, the snowing and the cold and the
I should have
wind.
thought about that.
Yeah, didn't help, but he was close. But you end up with 1 point. That prediction brings your total for that game 51. So now you need 2 to tie and 3 to take the lead.
Crap. Oh, I don't feel confident.
Let's talk about this game a little bit. The Rams won 20-17 in Chicago, and one of the coldest games that has been in a while. It was snowing a little bit, negative wind chill factor. It was definitely an interesting game to say the least. I watched this game. I thought it was very entertaining. We talked about a little bit with Caleb Williams just playing Madden pretty much in his gameplay. We talked about this on Wednesday's episode, and we said, what are the X factors going into these matchups, right, Eric? You remember when we said that?
Yeah.
And you were saying Caleb and also I think either Puka or Matthew Stafford. I don't remember necessarily who it was, but the offensive quarterbacks, rightfully so, they have to produce. And I was saying, I have to go down to the head coaches. McVay versus Ben Johnson. Who's going to let the mistake go first? And realistically, I don't think I was right, but I don't think I was wrong either, because I think a great gameplay from what the weather that they produced. Both defenses played very well to stop each other. Caleb Williams, I believe he had 3 interceptions, which was, we talk about that step away 40-yard chuck on 4th down with 30 seconds left for a touchdown. But realistically, he did not do that good in the second half. Like that was the one play that we look at and we're like, wow, that was a great play. But he didn't really do that good in the second half. Granted, I don't want to bash him because he still came up clutch and he came up when the time mattered the most. But I just think the veteran Matthew Stafford, the veteran head coach Sean McVay, I feel like they got the job done. And they just outlasted them. I just think how they against the Panthers, similar thing against the Bears. And realistically, my only thoughts on this is the fact that the Rams are just, I think they're winning based off of just their experience. And it's so cliche to say that. But if you look at all the games, it's 1 possession games. And I'm more confident that the veteran team can pull out the victories than Chicago. No disrespect to them because I want to give them all their flowers. Chicago deserves every bit of their flowers. It didn't matter if they won or lost this game. Everyone would still say they had a successful season. I mean, obviously you would want to win this game, but like since they lost, I think this is a successful season for them. I don't think you can't say that this is unsuccessful for them because of the fact that going into the season, no one thought the Chicago Bears were going to win the division, let alone make the playoffs, let alone win the division. We thought it was going to be the Lions or the Packers and then the Bears, realistically. And the fact that the Chicago Bears got the 2nd seed in the NFC with one of the best records in the NFC, one of the best records in the NFL, and then all of a sudden go on in the first year under Ben Johnson, make Caleb Williams look like a franchise quarterback for Chicago, win their first playoff game against the Packers, and then all of a sudden in a big comeback, the largest comeback they've had in a while, and then to go over here at home to put up a great game against a Rams team that has won a Super Bowl. Realistically, all I'm going to say is kudos and bravo to the freaking Chicago Bears. They deserve every single praise that they get, and this is definitely not a unsuccessful season. They deserve every type of praise, and shout out to them. This is a great season for them.
I'm not gonna say too much of it because you kind of covered it the most. And I actually didn't get to watch this game fully. I just got to watch a couple of clips from it. But definitely shout out to the Bears for sure. They get their flowers. The one thing I do want to call out is I'm not shocked with the win. I'm shocked in how close it came to be. But I did say last podcast, I was like, listen, guys, the Bears, Caleb Williams threw like what two picks against Green Bay.
Yeah,
I think they threw two picks. I was like, you can't do that against the Rams. You're gonna lose. You're not gonna get the opportunity to do it again. You can't do it against the Rams. You're gonna lose the game. And it happened. Now, granted, the Bears defense. Shout out to that Bears defense because they made that game a close game. That Bears defense was locked down, especially to be locked down for one of the better offenses in the league. Definitely a lot of praise goes to them. But overall, at the end of the day, Bears shouldn't have anything to be sad about. If anything, Caleb as well. Like I know it's tough, but a learning experience, and I truthfully believe Caleb can get if he could just make better decisions with the football and take care of the football a little bit more. They will 100% be back because Caleb has that gene offensively, in my opinion. Whereas defensively, their defense was showing up, but Caleb has the ability to lead a offense and be a sole. Yeah, win it. That's the perfect thing. Win it by himself, and that is something that we saw in Josh Allen. We saw in Patrick Mahomes. Players like that, essentially. Sometimes with Joe Burrow as well. Caleb has that type of gene, in my opinion. So that's all I have on that.
Eric, I got breaking news. I think you
wait. I didn't see it yet. I see it.
Keep on watching the TV.
Hold on, let me watch because like, everyone's bugging. My TV's behind. There's breaking no news. Way, bro.
Don't look at the chat.
No way Indiana's about to lose, man. Let me see.
I just want to say one quick thing.
4th and 1.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Breaking news.
Hold on. Wait, breaking am I gonna be happy?
Eric. Breaking news, Eric. Watch. Oh! Hey, if you can't tell by Eric screaming, Indiana just got a block punt return for a touchdown. So there we go. Shout out to Indiana. But realistically, one more quick thing about the Bears, and then we can move on from this game. With Ben Johnson as a head coach, I believe this team can potentially be in the running for a Super Bowl. That's all I'm going to say. Like in the next 5 years, they can be a team that can make a Super Bowl appearance, potentially win it.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
There's that.
Oh my God, what a play, bro! What a play!
Great. That's the game. That's the type of plays that matter in these type of games. Now Indiana up 17-7. Yeah, he's a former alumni of Indiana.
Wow, bro. Oh, he missed. Oh my God, this guy almost missed the extra point, bro. It hit the post and went in. Yo, bro, you gotta be joking.
With 5 minutes left in the third. So almost going to crown a national champion in the college football. Jay said, the only regret, we're not getting a 2026 Super Bowl Shuffle Mumble Rap Edition.
What?
What does that mean? Ryan said, bro, Hoosiers. He said, what the F? Marcus says, Jawan Brisker was all over that field. On the defense for the Bears. Dude was balling. Yeah, I want to see how many tackles he got in that game.
Dude, that's insane. I'm sorry. I'm shocked right now. And also, it's so crazy because I forgot the head coach's name of Indiana. Bro, this guy doesn't budge for anything.
No.
Like, this guy does not smile for anything, bro.
Like Bill Belichick.
Yo, he like, they just scored such a crazy, sick touchdown, and he was like, okay, like, what's the next thing?
Because it's like, job's not finished.
He's locked in. I love it, bro. I absolutely love it, bro. I love it. Oh, Indiana is locked, bro. Let's go. I might be a fake Indiana fan. I might bandwagon them, bro. This is insane.
It's not locked in right now.
What?
My freaking phone freaking glitching out.
What do you mean?
I want to say how many tackles Brisker had.
Yeah, let me get it up.
I got it. Wait. He had 14 total tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss, 2 pass defended, and 1 QB hit. All over the field. All over the field.
Had the most tackles of the game.
Yeah.
Big player.
Jay said, yeah, he was a dude that was everywhere, lining up 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage and stuffing the line. Yeah, he came out clutch. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get the job done, but it's still clutch. So Marcus said the Bears did the Super Bowl shuffle. Oh, back in the 80s. Okay, that's what Jay was.
Okay.
And he was a cool dude, that coach. And if he wins, tune into the Pat McAfee show interview. It's going to be funny.
Oh my goodness,
Tune
bro.
into head coaching jobs.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This running back from Miami's cooking right now. Oh, this is lit. This is good. This might be the reason I started watching college football, because this is insane.
It's all right. Just watch the playoffs. You don't want to watch the regular season.
You know what else? He was like, nah, that crap is boring.
Well, I only watched a couple of big games. I like watching college football. I feel like it's very interesting just watching these players play, because it's very very not innocent, but it's like you're so used to watching professionals play that sometimes you'll get some mess ups, and it's a little more raw. Like the talent is raw, and like I appreciate that with college football. Eric, let's shift gears into the last game.
Oh no, I'm nervous. Oh no.
51 points you have right now. I have 53. You need 2 to tie, 3 to win. You can get 3.
I could get 3 and still go ahead.
Yeah.
And I think it's doable. It's doable.
You think you got 3? Be honest.
I don't remember I think I said CJ Stroud's gonna have a turnover, so I know I have that one. So I think I have 2, because I think I picked the Patriots to win. I said CJ Stroud. I just don't know what I said for Drake May, and that scared me because they both had bad games.
Let's start from the player props up.
No, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? No, don't change it. Don't. He's putting me through it, bro. This is me David Super Bowl. This is it.
So Eric had CJ Stroud 1+ turnover. And let's just say that was already a lock in the first 5 minutes. That was a lock in the first 5 minutes. So you get a point for that. He had 4 interceptions. Jesus.
He sucks balls. Yo, we're gonna get to that too. That
man. Anyway, other than that, yeah, he just had 4 interceptions, no turnovers. So you get a point for that. Brings your total up to 52 points. You also said that Drake May was gonna have a turnover as well.
Oh!
Drake May threw a pick.
Oh!
And he had 4 fumbles and he lost 2. So
come on.
There we go. So you get a point for that. Brings your total up to 52 points. Eric,
we're tied.
53.
We're tied. We're tied.
You said the final score is going to be 23-17. Can't happen, unfortunately, right? But you said the Texans were going to win. So I cannot give you the point. We are officially tied going into the conference championships. So Eric, you got 2 points in that prediction, brings the total up to 53 points. It's 53-53 going into the conference, NFC and AFC championship games. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Eric, where are you? You're out of frame.
Bro. Oh, it was because of my brackets.
Yep.
Oh my God. Why didn't I pick the Patriots? No. Crazy. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord, bro. I had the chance of a lifetime. This guy had 1. Oh my gosh, man.
All right. But
no, why are we tied? What happens if we tie? What happens if we tie? What do we do? We have to make a football video again.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's the thing. Jay said he's like, come up to West Point if you get into it. He said you'll get into some Army games. Those games go crazy.
All right.
He said Marcus says Eric sold me on some Chinese betting site. Yeah.
What?
I don't really have much to say about this game, other than I still think the Patriots not that they don't deserve to be here. I just think they're like a fraudulent reason why they're here. I mean, Drake May had 3 turnovers by himself. Any other game against a team like not the Texans, this would be Patriots would lose. But the fact is that they versed CJ Stroud, and I don't know if he knows what color jersey his team is, because he seemed like he was just throwing to anybody. And granted, I got to give him some benefit of the doubt sometimes because he has no offensive line as well. His offensive line is boo-boo cheeks. And not even that, Patriots don't even have a good pass rush. And they made the Patriots, the offensive line of the Texans made the Patriots pass rush look like one of the top ones in the league, which it really isn't, which is really sad. So I already know what Houston's doing this offseason, or if at least what they should be doing. But CJ Stroud, you gotta wake that up, because this is back-to-back 4 turnover plus games, and it's just not a way to win a football game. Realistically, Drake May didn't have a good game either. 3 turnovers as well. He had 4 fumbles, 2 lost, 1 interception. But the thing is, he did all he had to do against that team. Texans defense showed up for the most part, but so did the Patriots defense. So both defenses played great. Just the Patriots defense played better. But the Patriots offense played better.
I don't even think the Patriots. I don't even think the Patriots defense played better. I don't even think the Patriots offense played better. I just think the Texans defense was like, bro, how many more times can we do this? Like that. That's what it felt like. It felt like, how many more? How are you to ask me to keep doing this time and time again? It felt as if like the amount of memes that I saw. Wait, there was one said in our chat actually. The amount of memes I saw of who's his face of CJ Stroud was hilarious. Hold on, let me find it really quick. It was actually
said that was Tua. Don't let the Texans fool you. Just like the Morris twins switching jerseys, like those two did us well. Honestly, like I couldn't tell the difference between those two. And Jay said, "Fake May, fake May."
Yeah, well, I can't find it, but regardless, CJ, I stopped watching the game the moment D'Amico Ryan came out at halftime and was like, well, we just told CJ, this team's not going to turn his back on him, and we have his back. I was like, okay, click. I was like, all right, cool, so the game's over. It's finished. Because as long as he was playing quarterback, they was never winning the game. It just didn't matter. It simply just didn't matter. They
put Davis Mills in the game.
He should have, honestly. And granted, yeah, there's controversy behind it, but bro, this is a playoff game. I cannot rely on he threw how many interceptions?
4.
And that was all in the first half. What do you mean don't turn his back? Yo, he sucks. We have to win now. I would have gave him like 1 or 2 more drives, and I would have been like, yo, you got to go. I'm sorry.
The game was still close at halftime. Like, it was still close enough.
They had a chance, but like I said, if I'm the defense, I'm sitting there and I'm just like, bro, make a change. Do something. We're in a win now situation, and we're giving you time and time again to possibly win the game in a game that we realistically should be getting dominated against, and you won't make a change. I don't know, bro. But overall, yeah, I only watched halfway up to that game. It was pointless. It was actually bad. It was more laughable because it just also proves the point that Patriots suck. And because now Bo Nix's ankle, he's cooked.
Yeah.
Now I gotta hope that Jared, what's his name? Stim? This guy's name is Stimming. Yo, Jared Stimming, bro. Nah, man. I gotta hope that he's a good enough quarterback to at least throw. I'm still of the opinion, right? As long as he gets 2 touchdowns as a quarterback, they will win the football game. As long as he gets 2 touchdowns, the Broncos will win. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I really don't.
You had 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna be real with you.
He might have 2 interceptions.
I mean, when a game has combined 8 turnovers, I agree with Eric. I literally saw that. I'm like, all right, like, what is going on? Like, no one can hold on to the football? This is insane. But that's all I got to say about these games. Honestly,
touchdown Miami.
Damn, they're coming back strong.
Go ahead.
But the crazy thing is, like, I just don't understand is now we have, with Bo Nix out, this useless now, is now Broncos with that defense going up against Patriots in that defense with the backup quarterback of the Broncos and the Patriots having Drake May. You can almost guarantee Patriots winning this one, even if they're at Denver. Like, can guarantee that they're going to come in. Because realistic, I don't think Jared Stidham is going to have a good game. When's the last time he threw a ball?
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is.
He's been around the league, but he used to play for the Patriots, I believe. Yeah.
Oh my God, Jared Stimming, bro. Nah, I can't do this. We got Darius at quarterback.
His rookie year and his second year, and then he went to the Vegas Raiders, and he's been on the Broncos ever since. Eric, he's played one game this season, and he has 0 passes thrown and 0 passes. No other thing.
So he came in to do what? Just stand there, sick.
In the last 3 years he's been in Denver, he's played a combined of 7 games. And all he has is 496 yards passing, a completion percentage of 60%, 61, 2 touchdowns and interception.
So he's
7 times.
He's never been in this position ever in his life. It's cooked.
I mean, listen, it would be a great story if it happens. Like, that'd be very interesting. But I just don't think so. I think the Patriots, the way that their defense has been playing, I think they're gonna have a field day.
And with that being said, I could segue us perfectly into the next part of this topic, which is our predictions. Because I get first pick, and I will gladly be picking that game.
No,
thank you very much. So
Eric, Eric, let's work something out.
Yeah, you give me the lead.
No, why would I give you the lead?
Yo, you give me an extra point right now, and I'll take the Rams Seahawks game.
No,
why not?
Imagine you pick this game and Jared Stidham has a career game, 4 touchdowns. They win the game. I would start dying laughing.
I cry.
Go ahead.
But, yeah, give me the Patriots versus the Broncos. Patriots win. Patriots go to the Super Bowl. Oh my God, it sounds so disgusting saying it out loud.
Yeah, it's bad.
Give me Drake May at least 1 touchdown and 100. What do you have last game? How many yards passing?
Who?
Drake May.
Oh, I don't know. 280,
100, 179.
Damn.
Let me get Drake May over 160 passing yards.
Wait, Eric, I didn't get the score. Sorry, what was the score?
Oh, score is I gotta make it close.
They have a close game.
21 to 10.
Okay.
Patriots, pretty. It's gonna be an annoying game. It's not gonna be as fun as people think it is. Like, it's gonna be another Patriots game. All the Patriots games have been bad. The Chargers won, the Texans won, and now it's gonna be this one as well. Jason 99 to 0.
Jay said his touchdown on Jared Stidham's touchdown is 0.5 in DraftKings.
Jeez, bro.
So just to get 1.
Give me 21 to 10. I'll go Patriots. I'll go Drake May 100 and no, I'm not 150 plus passing yards, and I'll go 1 touchdown. And then for the Broncos, let me get. Can I do a defensive? Like, can I do a defensive thing, or do I have to pick a person?
You can pick. I mean, what's your defense?
How do you feel about that? The defense forces 1 turnover, 1 plus turnover, at least.
I don't know. We do player props. I don't know if we can do a whole defense.
Can I do the defensive line? I got do tackle like.
Oh my God.
If not, let me know because I have to pick somebody.
I would say no because it's all player props.
That's fine. I have my backup plan. Okay. Where is it? Who is okay? RJ Harvey, Broncos. Let me get. I'm scared to say this, but I want to say at least 10 carries, but like, because they're not gonna give the ball to Jared Stidham. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna say RJ Harvey at least. See, last game he didn't have a lot, bro. He only had 20. Oh my god. But they'll be dunking it off too. That's another thing. If they do throw it. Crap. How many receiving yards do you have? Okay. RJ Harvey plus 50 total yards. I'm not taking no risk this week.
I see that.
I'm not taking. Last week I took a risk and I paid the price with that freaking Caleb Williams 300. I should have done that. I'm playing smart this week. I know what's gonna happen, and that's what's gonna happen. I said total yards for RJ Harvey, 50 plus.
All right, we're in. Now I got the Rams Seahawks game.
Have fun. Have fun. Have so much fun with that because you saw the Rams put up a crazy defensive performance.
Yep, and I saw the Seahawks put up a crazy offensive performance.
Exactly. So let's see what happens. Let's see it.
Can I wait until the girl picks the helmets?
Oh no, by no means. You know what's crazy? The Patriots broke her curse.
I know.
You saw Cardi B, bro.
Bro, that's so unnecessary, bro. She's a freaking 6-year-old child.
Yo, Cardi B was funny. She said,
You know, I thought she got beat up by Stephon Diggs.
Man, I don't know, bro. Cardi B doing I don't know what's going on.
But the father of the girl that he posted videos for commented on the video. He's like, what's wrong with you? Like, what? Why are you cursing out a 6-year-old girl? He's like, it's my daughter. Like, chill out.
That father knew what he was doing, bro. That father was like, oh, Cardi B interacted with us.
No, let's like putting the post, keep on posting his daughter picking these things. He knows.
Yeah, bro. Just get the views up, bro. He knows what he's doing. That father's a smart man, actually. Him commenting on Cardi, yeah, bro.
Dude, even the regular season.
Yup. David, have fun. What'd Jay say? That girl picking games. I was gonna post Eric's head on her.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. You know what? Jay, you're foul. Jay, you're so foul. Oh my goodness.
The first game, Rams were home and they beat them 21-19.
Yeah.
Jeez, bro.
Second game?
Oh my god. Give me a second. Second game, 38-37 Seahawks, and they were home. In overtime.
Okay. Yes, sir. David J said 100 plus receiving yards. Let's go. Let's do it. Matthew Stafford 500 plus total yards, bro. There it is. Lock it in.
No, I'm gonna stim out. out.
You're Jared Stimming? Yeah.
This is tough to pick because I don't even know what direction. I don't know what direction to even go into. The game's gonna be close either way. It just all depends on who's gonna win. Seattle lost their backup running back. Sam Darnold's still not questionable. He didn't have to throw a lot in the last game, so I don't know. Jay saying Seahawks 31-24 and JSN 85 yards and a tutty.
No, Jay, no, to help him. No.
Jay,
no. That's colluding. That's cheating.
Nope. It's not. This is what I'm gonna do. Rams are gonna win.
I get 1 point for that.
What the heck? Rams win.
Okay, I like that.
Rams win by a score of. I want to go 31-28.
31-28. Interesting. The same score Jay had, but just reverse, just a little bit different.
A little bit different. 24, bro.
Yeah, but he had 31. He had 31. He had 31. I colluded.
I got a 3-point difference. You got.
I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know right now. If I lose, that's coming back. That is gonna come. You're gonna hear that from me.
But he didn't predict the game. He's not.
No.
Let's go. This is a battle of offensive player of the year. JSN and Puka. This is pretty good.
Puka Nakua.
I'm gonna go Puka. Puka's gonna have a bounce back game. We're gonna go Puka 70 plus total yards. Gotta play it safe, bro. We gotta play the piggy bank safe.
I mean, he didn't have it last week, so
Mhm.
I like that. I don't mind that.
JSN. He has not been having that great of games recently, right?
But he's gonna turn up this game 100+ yards. Do it.
You know what? 300+ yards for JSN.
Lock. He
Psych,
locked
psych,
it.
psych,
Yes.
psych.
Yeah,
I
you
said
already-
psych.
you already-
I
no,
said
no,
psych.
no,
I said psych.
no,
I
you
said
locked.
psych.
No, you locked it.
I said
No,
psych.
you locked it.
I didn't write it down. I didn't write it down. You see my pen? Didn't write it down.
300+ total yards. No, because he's gonna get some running. He's gonna get some carries in too, bro. Trust.
Yeah, 300 yards on the ground.
Oh my God.
What?
What a freaking catch from Indiana, bro. Let's go, Hoosiers.
You made it seem like it was a bad thing.
Because at first I thought it was a pick because I didn't know who had the ball.
Wait, where the hell is? Oh, there it is. Yeah, JSN only played one playoff game, and that was 19 yards. But he only had 4 targets, so it's like it was a blowout. I'm not expecting a lot.
David, 300+ total. You already locked it, guys. You guys chat. Comment on one if you heard David say 300+ total yards for JSN. He locked it. You
Let's
did,
go.
bro.
Let's go, JSN. Oof, that's a good game.
He said, "Let's go, JSN."
We're gonna go JSN. We'll go 65+ total yards.
What? Oh my gosh!
There we go. Lock it in.
Oh, that's some BS.
I don't like this game.
What do you mean, bro? You gotta go
Game
ball
sucks.
to the wall sometime. You gotta have fun with it, man. We gotta.
Not
You know
when
what we should do? We should
What?
create like more rules aspects around it, so we could like the picks, because it's so easy for us to just pick easy things. Like we gotta sit down and brainstorm how we could
I know.
like tweak it.
Tweak it
Or
up.
if you guys have any ideas, let us know too, because I really like this. This is
True.
the closest it's ever been towards the end. The closest it's ever been, and I'm
Yeah,
nervous, bro.
53 going into next week.
There's only
Eric,
2 more weeks.
only 2 more weeks, and this week
What we-
matters because if you take a lead, you only have one game to pick from, and
And you're both picking the same game.
yeah,
So it's like, it's really, you got really hope your players, the player props are going to be big.
yeah.
Damn.
Predictions are in for the NFL, AFC and NFC games. Chat, comment down below your AFC and NFC game predictions. So we'll see what happens. But
Wait a
right
minute.
now, Indiana's up 17-14. It's 4th and 4 right now.
Dude, David, I just fast forward on my TV and it went plus 30. Have my TV
Yeah,
been
really?
behind this entire time? Like, and all I had to do is just fast forward? There's no way that's real life. Oh my God, I keep fast forward. Why is it? There's no way this is real life. Yo, I might just been. I will find out.
You've been behind your whole life. What's your
Imagine
Christmas
like
day?
it wasn't even that, bro. But either way, I'm excited to see what happens for these next games, man.
What does your Crispy say? He said, as an Eagles fan, Denver can go to the Super Bowl with the backup, I believe. I don't know.
Yo, that's not happening,
Glad
buddy.
you did.
I'm sorry. The Jared Stidham is not Jared Stimming. No shot, bro.
Stimming? Shout
He's
Darius.
stimming, bro. Shout
You know what I
Darius,
saw
bro.
today, bro?
What?
Darius' mom on Instagram, she posted a photo of Darius and then a photo of Martin Luther King, and she said they look the same.
No, she did not, bro.
So
No,
you can't
she
tell
did
me
not,
that-
bro.
Yeah, she said you
Oh,
can't tell me they don't look the same.
Rushing touchdown for freaking Mendoza.
Let's go.
What a touchdown, bro.
Eric, you're on time now. You're on your perfect time now.
Stop, you're lying.
No, I'm being dead serious.
Oh my gosh, this entire time my TV's just been behind. You gotta be so serious. You can't be. Nah, you have to be pissed. You have to be taking the piss. There's no way this is real life. Are you
just
for real,
scored.
bro?
He just
This
scored,
this entire time, I've literally just been saying that I'm lagged, when in reality, all I have to do is press and hold the advance button.
bro.
Why is my TV like that in the first place? Some trash, bro. What the heck?
Eric, let's get into this. Ready?
Yeah.
Premier League predictions. Then we'll get into. And if everyone's asking why we're doing predictions today on a Monday, it's because on Wednesday I unfortunately cannot do the show, and I do apologize for that, you guys. I am going to a Knicks game to watch Brooklyn versus the New York Knicks, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, buddy.
For my birthday, I got it for my birthday. So,
Wait, what jersey you wearing there?
I don't have a Brooklyn jersey. I have a Brooklyn hat. I don't have jerseys. I don't have a Knicks jersey.
I can get you
either.
one.
I know you got one.
I can get you one.
I probably. What do you call it? My sister's boyfriend brought me tickets. Shout out to Joe, and he got me a Jalen Brunson shirt. So I think I gotta wear that. JB, I know. I like both. I can support. I honestly, should I wear my Brooklyn hat in my Knicks jersey.
No, I'll just aside for your safety. Just don't do that. just wear Knicks colors. Like even I as a Nets fan would be scared to step into MSG with that. I get hackled and called so many horrible names.
Yeah, that's true. Eric, what Jay said, he said you gotta. Also, shout out to Jay Crispy. I didn't give him his round of applause. I'm sorry about that. My apologies.
What's good, Jay Crispy?
Jay said, you got a Magic TV. You can fast forward until the end of the game.
No, I can't. It won't let me do that.
Imagine
Dude,
you already know the winner.
I'm not behind anymore.
No,
Why
bro,
would my TV do that?
24-14. What a big crucial touchdown that was. Dang. That turned into a 1-possession game into a 2-possession game with Miami trailing. He said with the way the Knicks played today, go all Brooklyn gear. Don't have a jersey, wear a Biggie shirt.
Wait, what was the score of the Knicks game today? The Nets lost today.
Dallas. They lost to Dallas. Bad. Yeah.
Oh,
the Knicks lost to Dallas. They've been doing, and I want to say one quick thing because this is on my mind. I want to say this because the Knicks have been pissing me off recently. They've been on a massive, like losing a bunch of games recently. I think in the last 10 games, they're 2-8, which is not good on a 4-game losing streak right now. They dropped from second place all the way down to third right now with 6.5 games behind first. Here's my message to the Knicks fans and Knicks organization. Let me just pull this up before I say something. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Here's my message to all the Knicks, to the Knicks organization. Let's hurry up with this Giannis trade. Like if anyone knows me, I am not really big in trading away players to get a superstar player. Like I don't want to give up a lot. But right now, we are in such a bad place right now. And honestly, you can look at Cat. Cat had a good game today, but we still got lost. We still lost big time. And if you look at Cat all season, the only thing positive is his rebounds. He's averaging almost 12 boards a game, but he's averaging 21 points a game. And not only that, if I look at his numbers, I believe he's shooting poorly. He's shooting 47% from the field as a big man. Granted, he's shooting the 3-ball too, but let's look at his 3-ball. He's shooting this season. He's shooting 36%. In his
W.
So overall, like I think realistically, we got to get on that Giannis trade sooner rather than later because Cat has not been good, bro. Not been good. The only thing he has more rebounds than points sometimes in these games, and that's just not good from a guy that's the number 2 on this team who gets the second most. I think it's the most. He's the most paid. He's the highest paid player on the team, and for him to putting up numbers like this, we expect you to be that guy who can be a scoring threat. When Jalen Brunson's out on the bench or Jalen Brunson can rely on when he gets double teamed, you be that guy, you step up, you take advantage of that. We have not seen that all season. And realistically, that defense, horror, terrible. We understand that. But we got you for your offensive ability, and it's not been unlocked this season. I don't know if it's Mike Brown head coach or is it the fact that he just doesn't want to play under under Mike Brown, or he hasn't found his role. But realistically, we can't put up with this because right now we just dropped one place, and it could be worse with the way this team is playing. I say you got to hop on that Giannis trade as soon as possible. Bro.
Hey man, when David's saying you gotta trade someone, that's how you know it's bad. That's how you know it's bad. So
he has no hustle. He's been lackluster. He's just been lazy on the defensive end and just not getting back. It just you can't have that attitude on your team.
Poor Cat, bro. They go some to the gulag in Milwaukee. going from New York to Milwaukee is a humbling experience, bro. There's no way.
That is true. But Eric, you ready for NBA prediction? Not NBA.
Premier League.
Yeah,
Oh God, you have to go over it first.
we got to go over it too.
Wait, it started today, David.
No, that was last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're on week 23. Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's get into it.
What was the last result of last week?
Last week, before we go over last week's games, it was 67-67. Me and Eric were tied.
Mm-hmm.
No into it. Marcus says the Knicks are stuck in the curse of Zohan Mintabi. Yeah. Who knows, bro? I said, look at the record since he took office. That's crazy. Hopefully, oh my God, we got to get him out, bro. I need the Knicks to start winning. After the concerning Facebook post, Mitchell balled out today, though. Yeah, that's true. Mitchell Robinson did ball out today.
Just bench Cat.
It's what seeming like trade Giannis for Cat, McBride, and picks.
Wow, you just throw McBride. Wow, what McBride do? McBride got to get to the gulag too.
I know. I'm
Dang,
sorry,
bro.
I appreciate McBride, but like realistically, like they want one of the young pieces.
Every Knicks player on the bench right now is like, please, okay, please, bro. We already know Cat's cooked. Just don't package me. Don't be. If anything, I'm playing worse. If I'm them, I'm playing worse. I'm not
you know what I would just do? I go to Milwaukee, be like, I retire, and then just drop, and all of a sudden become a free agent and just go back to the Knicks.
Just go back to the Knicks. No, bro, you're under contract. I retire. Oh my God! Imagine you're like, I give up.
Free agent. But Eric, real quick, let's get into, what?
Oh my God, he didn't catch it, bro. What's his name? Carson Beck just heaved one down the field. And I think this dude's name is Nixon or Mixon. I can't see it. He's number 0. Wide receiver for Miami. Jump ball goes. Oh my gosh. He had it, hit the ground, and lost it. Oh, what? He couldn't hold the ball. Oh my gosh. That would have been a huge
the bad thing about this game is that Miami's playing home.
Basically, yeah, in Hard Rock Stadium.
Yeah, they're playing in Miami.
No matter for Indiana though.
Yeah, Marcus says fake an injury. Can't trade an injured player. Honestly, low key, the whole Knicks bench gets injured.
Oh my God, Miami's selling. Miami's selling, bro.
7:53 left in the fourth. 3rd and 15.
Dude, they got a false start.
I know.
Wait, say what you have again. Say what you have again.
3rd and 15.
What's the time on the thing?
7:53.
No, I'm behind again. Let me see if I can fast forward. I can't fast forward anymore, guys. But I'm only 2 seconds behind.
I'm sorry, 7:55.
No, I am on time. This is so valid.
Is it nice being on time? I'm not.
Yeah,
even
like
on time
I never had the chance to, bro. But David, we have the same thing, don't we? Oh my God, they got it. 3rd and 15. They dotted him up. Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Insane. But yeah. Let's continue with the Prem. Let's continue with the Prem. Let's get into the Premier League. Ladies and gentlemen, we got our Prem predictions. First one we got to get into is week. He said, yo, I just think. Because he's gone! Gaboose! Oh my goodness. What a freaking play. Nah, dude, this is crazy.
Indiana.
He got on a slant route, caught it, and was gone out of there.
6:39.
You know what's crazy? You know he's a true freshman. He's 18 years old.
Crazy,
dude. But go ahead.
Prem predictions, because we're well over 2 hours. Damn, 2 hours and 4 minutes. Damn.
Yeah, crazy. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, let's wrap this up. Real quick, week 22 of the Premier League. We'll get into these predictions. And real quick, to give everyone an update, we're tied 67-67. I was down by 5, and all of a sudden came back to tie it.
You don't got to tell them that. I mean, they already do.
You gotta tell them that. You know that.
Same thing happened in the NFL, too. I had the lead. I choked it away.
Let's get into the first one. Man City versus Manchester United was the game of the week. We both said Man City. Manchester United got the first win under Michael Carrick. Love that. I love to be wrong sometimes, and this is one of the reasons why I love to be wrong. So no point for that. Damn it, you guys are writing in the chat. Now I gotta watch the game.
Wait, why is he saying he's ahead of me though? What type of ultimate premium does he have?
I don't know. He's ahead of me too. Oh, that's why.
Oh, Gabos! Gabos! Tony! Snap! No, he's walling. True freshman Tony in a national championship. He said, calm down. Don't worry about it. I got you. Was it Malachi? I'm pretty sure it's got to be Malachi Tony. 22-yard rushing touchdown. This man just, the last two plays just locked in. 24, it's going to be 24-21, Indiana. Yo, this game's going to come down to a wire.
Crazy.
Game ain't based on sympathy. Oh, man.
Well, yeah. Let's see what happens. 24-21 with 6:32 left in the game. Indiana, realistically, they can ice out most of the clock if they play this smart.
Yeah, if they do, if they get it right, they'll be
Or
good.
if they have a chance to. Real quick, we had Man City winning this game. Manchester United won, so we did not get a point. Shout out to Manchester United for getting the dub. Appreciate them. Let's go, boys. First win under Mike.
The baby.
No point for us. We also said that Leeds are going to get the victory over Fulham, and we got that. Leeds got the W. So we get a point for that. Brings us 68 both for us. We both said Liverpool was going to win, and they tied Burnley. Error.
Wow.
Yeah, 1-1. So no points.
It worked. No, it's not.
Also, Palace. We said Palace was going to win. Sunderland won 2-1. So no point for us. We also said Spurs was going to win. Both of us. And West Ham actually won this game 2-1. So, Eric, your West Ham got 3 points out of that one.
I'm happy. I'll take it. I'd rather be wrong.
We also said that Arsenal was going to win, and they tied Nottingham Forest 0-0. And then the last one on the Saturday match we had was Chelsea versus Brentford. Eric had a Brentford tie, and I had a Chelsea win. And Chelsea won 2-0, which brings the total up to 69 right now. And Eric has 68 going into the last 3 games of the week.
I'm going to crash out.
Newcastle versus Wolves. We both had Newcastle winning, and Newcastle tied Wolves. Shout out to my Wolves.
I'm going to crash out.
Villa versus Everton. We both had Villa winning, and Villa lost Everton 1-0. And then, so no point. And we both had Brighton winning today, and Brighton tied Bournemouth 1-1. So no points. So we finish off the total of this week. 69 points for me. Eric, 68. We finally take the lead in one of the prediction games. What a comeback. Let's go, baby. And Marcus says Wolves on the rise. Yes, sir. They haven't lost a game in 3. So let's go. Eric. Eric. Eric, what happened, bro?
There's a lot of games left. I'm so disappointed in myself right now. I'm so disappointed.
Why?
5-point lead in ahead, comfy. I feel like Arsenal from last year, man, or I feel like Arsenal from like 2 years ago. Straight up losing the lead, man. And if I don't change it around, it only gets worse from here. So we gotta lock in.
Damn.
But don't worry, I'm ready to lock in this next week. And
ready?
on top of it, I also know the game of the week.
Oh, you got it already locked.
Yeah, it's Arsenal United for sure.
Okay.
It's Arsenal
Eric,
versus
get
United.
into it. Saturday games. The first one up is your team, West Ham at home against Sunderland.
I'm praying that because I'm not putting on money on it, it's not gonna fail me now. I'm picking West Ham.
All right, West Ham.
Last time Sunderland beat us 3-0. I think we're a better team now, and we will be ready to go.
I'm gonna go Sunderland.
Oh wow, okay, I like that. So that's my point back. That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. There it is. That's what we make up.
My 2-point lead. We'll see.
Don't say that. No, don't do that. If I lose a 2-point lead, I'll be even more.
Burnley at home against Spurs. Who knows?
This has to be Spurs. If it's not Spurs, whoa, Thomas Frank might get sacked.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go Spurs too. They need that dub.
If they lose back-to-back teams that are like down in the gutter for relegation, Thomas Frank might be in some serious trouble.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Fulham at home against Brighton.
This one's a little weird.
11 and 12 in the standings.
This one's a little awkward. I'll go Brighton.
I don't even know what to do with this one.
Whatever you do, just pick something different for me so I can get my stuff back, please.
This game could easily be a tie.
So then pick tie.
No, we'll go Brighton.
Why?
Brighton
Why?
better-
You just said it could easily be a tie. So pick tie.
Brighton has better results in the last 5.
Oh my gosh. Brighton Schmighton, bro.
Man City at home against Wolves.
Man City, bro. We're not even talking about this.
But they
Wait,
lost to
Fulham was
United.
Fulham was home?
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm gonna go Fulham tie.
You're gonna go tie.
Yeah, I want to switch a tie. I thought Brian was home. Yeah, Fulham's home. No. They'll go draw. Or they might even win, to be honest. Fulham, when was the last time Brighton lost? Hold on. Wait, I gotta go back to that game. Last time Brighton lost was to Arsenal. And they lost to Liverpool. They lost to top teams. That's what I'm seeing. No, I want to go draw.
You're gonna go draw.
Yeah.
They draw this. Okay.
And City win, bro. It's not even close.
Yeah, I got City win. Next one is Bournemouth at home against Liverpool.
I don't know. Because Liverpool, I don't know what they want. What are they? This
What
team
do
is so
they want?
inconsistent, but they need a W because they're fighting. They might not even make Champions League.
Yeah.
That's what it's looking like right now. I have to go Liverpool. I still believe. I haven't drank the Kool-Aid yet to think that they're bad.
I don't think they're bad, but it feels weird for me to go against them. I'm gonna go Liverpool too. Especially against Bournemouth. Bournemouth, I don't know where to put them. They're 15th right now. I don't know.
Yeah, Bournemouth's a weird squad as well. But I'll go Liverpool.
Sunday games, Brentford at home against Nottingham.
This is another one. Brentford recently lost. Nottingham tied Arsenal. It's not gonna matter. Give me Brentford. Brentford.
I was gonna go Brentford too.
Yeah. I need Nottingham to lose anyways. Give me Brentford.
Next one we got is Crystal Palace at home against Chelsea.
It's Chelsea. Honestly, don't be surprised from here on out. Every Palace game, I'm probably gonna pick the other team.
I don't blame you because
What's
of Mark
going on
Gay.
over there is ridiculous.
I agree. Next one, Newcastle at home against Aston Villa.
Oh, this is another one that Villa just had a nightmare, but so did Newcastle, realistically.
Newcastle tied Wolves.
Newcastle are due for a win. Villa just are Villa out of form? Let me go Newcastle.
You gonna go Newcastle dub?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Newcastle W.
Both of these guys play Champions League matches.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
So they're both gonna be exhausted. Newcastle has a great home record. That's the only thing that's throwing me off right now.
But while you're doing that, clock's running down. 3rd and 7, 3:08 left in the clock. Here comes Indiana. Drops back, Freddie. Fernando, I said Freddie. What a freaking catch. They are picking this quarterback apart, bro. Oh my gosh.
I'm going Newcastle.
What a freaking catch, baby. You going New? Why are you following me?
We got
Pick
two
the other
different points,
team.
bro. We got 2 different points. I don't know what you're talking about. That's 2 different points. I could take a lead or make it even larger. Last week we only had 1. I'm watching that catch. That was a nice catch. Next one. We got Arsenal at home against Manchester City. Jeez, dude.
Manchester United.
What, I said City?
Yeah, you said City.
Sorry, United.
It's all good though, because this is where we get separated. I'm picking United. I think United are going to win this game. I think United are going to win this game. And on top of it, I also think it's my method. There's a method to my madness. It's the same thing that happened with Ole. He comes in, wins the first couple games, and starts shiting the bet again. They beat City. They're coming to Arsenal. They're gonna beat Arsenal, and then everyone's gonna over exaggerate, and they're gonna be bad again. But I know you want to pick Arsenal, bro. Go ahead.
I'm not picking Arsenal. United.
Come on. No, don't. Oh my God, David! How can I get the lead back if you keep following me all the picks? Even my upset pick you're following me on. What is this? What is this?
Bro, last week we had one different one. This week we have two. And you say that this is the first time I'm doing this.
It should be 5. Yo, bro. Oh my gosh. Next time I'm letting you pick first. That's our flip flop. You know how we get to pick first
Totally
for the
fine.
NFL?
Totally fine. And you agree on the same picks as me.
Oh my! Watch me have all the same picks.
Exactly. Everton versus Leeds. You know what? Let me take this one first.
Wait. Can I think about it first before you? Wait. Don't say.
I'm not gonna say it yet. I'm still looking at my thing.
Let me lock it in my head first, and then I'll let you know. Oh, I don't like this game. Oh, I don't like this game, bro. This game is rough. Okay. All right, I'm good. I know what I want. I know what I'm picking. As a matter of fact, I'm clicking it too. I locked it in.
I got mine too.
All right, go ahead.
I got Everton.
I got a draw.
Fair enough.
I like this. See. I like this. This is why I get my points. Imagine I do all this and I get you have a 5-point lead. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like right now we could be separated where we can see 1 point, 2 points, 3-point swing right now, which could be a 4-point lead or as much as a 2-point lead from you, 1-point lead from you. I don't know how that would math up, but
let's just go 2-point lead for me, bro. Let's just go that one. That one's easier.
Yeah,
4-point lead is
that one.
too much math. Too much math for the 4-point lead. 2-point lead easier to understand, bro.
Eric, you know what? Even if you go up again, it's all right. I'm built for comeback, so it's okay.
Oh, you just took the knife and you just turned it. You're like, it's all right. You already had a 5-point lead. You already came back. Oh my God. I have no comeback for that. You stink.
Realistically, what's the Indiana game going on? Because
it's at commercial right now.
Yeah, 2-minute warning. Indiana 24-21. It's damn. Is that a first down? Yeah, they got a first down right now. Wow.
Chill. Wait, what do you mean?
Well, it's 2-minute warning, Eric.
Oh, okay. Oh, I fast forward.
Eric, stop fast forwarding, bro.
It fast forwarded again.
Stop fast forwarding.
There it is. Oh, Miami has all 3 timeouts though.
Yes.
All right, are we watching this live and then going?
I guess we're watching it live. 2-minute warning. It's probably going to take another 25 minutes. I'm going to be real with you.
Oh, it froze a little bit. Why did it freeze?
Oh, it said why? The TV is like, TV's like, why are we ahead? TV's like, why are we ahead? Something's wrong.
You just ran for like a first down, bro.
Eric, you're ahead of me, bro.
No, are you for real?
Mm-hmm.
That was definitely just no. Second and one.
Which is probably great. That's great for Indiana. You don't want to get a first down.
He didn't burn a time. Did he burn a timeout? He had to. The clock stopped. Okay. What does it say? Oh, well, now we have the same time. Let me see. Hold on.
Did they burn a timeout? Because they're not really showing.
Yeah, they burned the timeout.
They did, yeah.
Oh my God, I just lost valuable seconds right there. I tried to fast forward, but it glitched and then it just went back to the same thing.
What are you seeing right now? What popped up on your screen?
I see Charlie Becker and his stats.
Me too.
Oh wait, you're watching?
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
Oh yes. They're zoomed in on Charlie Becker right now, right?
Yep.
I'm back. I'm freaking back, boys. Come on. Now they're showing the catch.
Jay said, well, I appreciate you staying as someone who hates ESPN. I no longer need to go on the site. Listen, we'll commentate it. There you go, Jay. I know we know the history of you and ESPN. That was a nice catch by Becker.
That's what I was screaming about earlier because that
Yeah.
catch was huge.
I mean, it's a great throw by Fernando because you don't want to throw it ahead of him because the defender's right there. You throw back shoulder, perfect.
Look, Carson Beck is tweaking on the sideline.
Yo, Carson Beck looks like Sid from Toy Story. There's so much.
Yo, the thing is though, they've been picking at that cornerback because that was 2 big catches on that side.
Yeah.
What'd they do? Oh, flag on the play. Hold on. No. Not a false start, bro.
No, it was a full start.
He looked pissed.
Yeah. I didn't see anyone jump.
False start offense. Oh my freaking no, bro. That's not what you need. What the?
2nd and 6.
Why are you bro? Just relax. He gonna get it regardless. Oh my. 2nd and 6. Oh, you're ahead of me now. What the heck is this?
I'm not ahead of you.
For me, I just saw it now.
Well, I calculated the 5 yards from the
okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, they stuffed him, and they freaking stuffed him.
Eric,
oh goodness. Am I ahead?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, I don't know how to do this. This is new for me.
They stuffed him.
All right, what are you? Oh my god. Oh my look, yo, Carson Beck is bugging out. Yo, you see him on the sideline? Bro is fully tweaking.
I would be too, bro. This is a big. I mean, the one thing I don't like about Carson Beck is the fact that he's like 25.
What?
Yeah, he's like 23, 24 years old.
That's cheating.
He played for Georgia. It didn't know how to use him. I don't know what the story was there, but then he came to University of Miami and started having a great season in his first year.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's the same. Eric, he's the same age as JSN. Like all these other players. There's a list of it. He's like he's in his 6th year. He's in his 6th year of eligibility.
But they only can get drafted. They have to be in college for 3 years. So like I guess, but 25? Yo, you're supposed to graduate when you're like 21, 22. 25?
He's like 23, 24.
Oh my god, big. All right, I'm not gonna say anything.
3rd and 5. I'll say it.
I'm not even gonna.
3rd and 5. Fernando Mendoza in shotgun, running back behind. Snap it, run into the running back. Running back takes it, only goes for about a yard. It's 4th down and 4. Miami uses their timeout.
I think this is good. I think if I'm Indiana, I kick the field goal, I get my 3 points on the board, and they have no timeouts. I trust the Indiana defense based on the way this game has been going. You know where the ball's gonna go. It's gonna be in Malachi Tony's hands. Either that or the running back, right? You have a couple other guys that can make some plays, but the pass defense for them going deep has not worked for Miami. From what I've seen this game, going deep has not really worked for Miami. However, the yards after catch has been big for them, and the run game has been big for them. So
you know what I would like to do?
What?
They're not going to do it, but I would probably go for it.
You would go for it?
I mean, I think that would be realistic. You get play action. You get in Fernando Mendoza's hands. He already ran for a touchdown on 4th down. They're gonna kick the field goal, but
wait. The thing is, though, if you don't get it, I mean, you're on the 20. Okay. Sorry, I spoiled that one. I'm sorry.
What did you say?
You made it.
Oh, you made it. Yeah. So now you're up by 6. But the thing is, it's 1 minute and 42 seconds left. The game is still open. Miami has the ball. Carson Beck's season's on the line. Miami's season's on the line.
Actually, no, you're not wrong because it wouldn't have mattered. Because now you're asking them to get in the end zone. They've shown that they can.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I would have went for it too.
That was the thing I saw with Ben Johnson yesterday. I was like, I'm surprised when they scored that game-winning touchdown. I'm surprised they didn't go for it because of his experience, like his previous experience of going for it on 4th downs, and for Ben Johnson not to go for it and to win the game outright, he's still lost. You know.
I would have went for it because, like you said, yeah. Because at the end of the day, they could have got 4 yards out of that running back if they broke it out wide. And on top of it, if they come down, they tie the game with a field goal, sure. But if they get a touchdown, they win the game.
And the one thing about college football is that if you get a first down, the clock stops until the ball is touched.
Oh, I
You
didn't
don't
know
need a
that. I
timeout.
didn't know that, chat.
They
Oh,
have
I
the same
didn't
amount of
know
yards.
that.
Yeah.
The clock stops until the ball is touched.
Yeah, until the referee like touches it and blows a whistle or something like that. But Jay said run it here. He said let him use a timeout. He said no one said he was smart. Talking about Carson Beck. So Jay said go for it. A little play action or a little slant first down ends it. That's what I thought. That's what I would have done. But now I guess they're saying, listen, you got to beat us with a touchdown. Which
Yeah, but I trust the Indiana defense. I really do. They've been good all game, in my opinion. There's been a couple moments. The big plays is just that wide receiver being amazing. Oh my God, no! I don't. I want Indiana to win this though. Oh my! Can I turn it up? Is that copyright?
No, we're not. I don't think we're that big for it to get copyrighted.
Can you hear that?
Nope.
Delay a game.
Wow. Did he try using a timeout? You can't use a timeout, coach.
No, I think he's screaming that he got it off in time.
Delay game, Miami. They're back one first down and 15 now. They said as long as you react, you're good.
Wait, David, you can't hear it, right? You can't hear my TV?
Nope.
Good. Okay.
So it's 27-21, 1 minute 42 seconds left. First down and 15. Carson back in the shotgun. Tony goes in motion. Not Tony. That's not Tony. Zero is someone else. My bad. Tony. Carson Beck gets incomplete pass. I don't even know what the hell that was. I'm going to be honest with you.
I can't say anything.
Back. Yo, ESPN just called you guys. You guys are cooked for copyright. Good job.
Yo, Ryan, shut up. Ryan,
Yeah.
I don't know what type of voodoo freaking TV you have, but don't say anything because you're mad ahead. I'm like 2 seconds. I'm like 4 or 5 seconds behind you. David's like 3 seconds behind me. We're all lagged. I'm not saying anything for the sake of David right now.
I'm commentating because I'm the farthest behind. Second and 15, a minute 36 on the clock. Carson Beck in the shotgun. Tony goes in motion. Out wide. Carson Beck looks to his right, throws it. Incomplete pass. And Carson Beck is on the ground, hurt. There's a flag, though. It might be unnecessary roughness. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Yes, they gave it on caution. That's so soft. I thought this was football, not freaking ice skating.
No, you can't do that.
Oh, that's so. I'm gonna be so real with you. I know this is a rule, but I still think it's the dumbest rule in the world. These quarterbacks used to get hit way harder and get landed on. It used to be. You put your body weight on them now. It's automatically a flag. Like, get the hell out of here.
Nah, but he hit him late. He got released.
I understand the rule now, but it's still stupid. These quarterbacks get so much protection.
Oh, no.
At 35, Miami's 35, minute 30 on the clock. Carson Beck checks it down to his running back, and the clock stops at 125. See? First down.
Now it's going.
Yeah. It goes once the whistle blows. Carson Beck in the shotgun. Blitz is showing the rush 4. Carson Beck is looking. He's stranded. He throws it. It's caught. Damn, what a catch.
That was God. Yo, he's nasty.
But the clock still runs.
Nasty.
They're at a minute and 5 seconds right now. Second and third. They're at Indiana's 47-yard line right now. They're moving the ball down the field.
David,
Carson Beck goes to his right.
No.
First down. The clock stops, obviously, because they got the first down. Fernando Mendoza sits silently on the sideline. Indiana's coach looks like that dude from Ben Stiller from the Night Museum.
Smart. They called timeout. I'm sorry. I just you're gonna get there. It's gonna stop.
No,
they called timeout.
They did.
48 seconds left.
Get timeout. Get your chance for your defense to change substitutions.
Oh my God, I can't. I can't.
Here we go. 51 seconds left on the clock. Miami's on Indiana's 41-yard line. It's first down and 10. What a game this has been.
I'm
Do not
scared.
live down the hype. Eric's stressing. I gotta turn off this mute group chat before someone spoils it for me.
That was me. That was me. That was me. That was me.
I know, but knowing it, they're way ahead of us too. So I don't know.
They are.
They might. Yeah. They always give the highlights before.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! 8 career wins when tied and trailing in the fourth quarter. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Carson Beck is built for this. Oh no, David.
Well, he is.
Who's calling me? Stop, Ryan! I'm on the pod.
Here we go. Carson Beck in shotgun right now, which I feel like is the only position he's going to be. He steps back, throws it deep. Intercepted by Indiana, and he takes a knee. Indiana gets the W. Wow. What a play. Carson Beck.
Wait, no, it's a flag.
A flag probably after the play because he took off his helmet. Yeah, it's after the play. Eric, you're muted. It's after the play, so he's good.
Oh wait, let me call Ryan back. Let me call Ryan back now. I'll call him back now. I'll call him back. Oh! Oh! All right, I gotta go. Yo, David.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to read the flag. Yeah, that's because he took off his helmet once he got the interception.
He threw a freaking pick. Oh my goodness.
Well, it was also first off, the throw was very underthrown, and he had the safety trailing in the back line. He tried to get his receiver number 0 wide open.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it was a bad throw. It had to be in the end zone.
It was double coverage. He throws it way short, and good hands by the Indiana cornerback because he read that the whole way.
That's literally Oh my! That's literally Josh Allen all over again. That's literally what Josh Allen did.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. At the end of the day, you look at it, and you look at the coverage. The cornerback was so confident because he had help with the safety that he wasn't even looking at the receiver. He didn't care where the receiver was going. He had all eyes on the ball because he knows he had safety help. You know?
Yeah.
And now the clock runs down 17 seconds, 16, 15 on the clock, shot clock.
Game over.
And Fernando Mendoza takes whatever that is, tush push, whatever. And Indiana takes it. The shot clock, the clock strikes 0. Indiana gets it. The first undefeated season. Perfect season for Indiana. What a story. 3 years ago, they were looked at one of the worst college football teams. Their head coach comes in, makes it one of the best, and now they are, in fact, champions of the college football playoffs. Shout out to them.
Wow.
Season. And now Carson Beck can go fill out his 401k now because he's now, in fact, 45 years old.
Dude, he's not going. You don't think he's going to get drafted?
He's not going to get drafted. I mean, he's going to get drafted, but not early.
Jets will take him. Wait, I gotta hear what he has to say.
Jay said, damn good national championship game lived up to the hype. It sure did.
First coach to win the national titles in his first season since 2010.
Crazy.
Wow, bro.
Jay said Carson Beck will be selling used cars or insurance in a year. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, bro. Indiana. Man, you guys watch this. See, these are the stories that need to be created. Guys, watch this game. Watch this story. And you just have to sit there and think, bro, anything is possible, bro. There's no way, bro. This organization was the most bummy trash organization in in college football history. And this man got there and within 2 seasons went undefeated and won a national championship.
Yeah.
Like anything is possible, bro. This is
Why
crazy.
does Miami's thing look like a penis?
What?
You see that in the stadium when they were walking out? It was like a straight arrow, and there's two like circular things going down. I'm like, what the heck? Damn, Miami.
Where did you see that?
Hard Rock Stadium. They were showing the stadium, and the fans leaving.
I didn't even see that happen. Oh my god! He said, "Why does it look like a?"
But real quick, guys, shout out to Indiana. All the respect that they give. I'm so happy for Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah, huge.
So what a good thing that happened to a great person. Honestly, if we asked him to be on the podcast, I feel like he would be very willing to do it.
I'm just listening to him speak. Hold on. Fernando, what a people's champ. Look at this guy. What a people's champ, man.
But teams that go undefeated 16-0. The only one was Yale.
Wow, bro.
Jeez.
This is historic, bro. So historic. Wow. Very fun. Very fun. And on that note, we could close it out, man.
We gotta get
Night
Fernando
ends well.
Mendoza on the podcast.
We gotta get Fernando Mendoza on the podcast. Let's
He
do
would
it.
do
man.
it. He's so nice that he probably would look at it and be like, yeah, sure, I'll do it for you guys.
Imagine that, bro.
Crazy.
Fernando Mendoza on the pod. Yo, we get shot up in views, bro. Like, we're having Fernando Mendoza on our pod.
Gotta love it. But shout out to Indiana. Shout out to Fernando Mendoza. Shout out to their head coach. They deserved it. What a run. And I love stories like this. It's so nice, and it gives you a nice little like smile on the, you know, that something good can happen to a team that was overlooked by every other team. But without further ado, guys, NFL predictions are set for the weekend. Hope everyone has a great weekend. Premier League predictions are set for the weekend. I'm sorry I can't do the show on Wednesday. I'll be at the Knicks game.
Have fun.
Appreciate
Go
it.
live for 2 seconds. Okay.
It might be. But sorry about that again. I wish I could do the podcast, but we got the tickets, so I can't.
David, you're good. David, you don't have to explain to everyone. Yo, you're good. You don't have to apologize. You have a life,
bro. I'm just saying.
Yo, you apologize twice.
I don't like missing
bro.
the show.
Guys,
I like talking. I don't like missing the show. I like talking about this stuff.
guys, we all forgive. Like we don't even have to forgive him, bro. It's fine. Yo, like he's good.
But I like doing it. That's why I feel bad. I feel bad because I'm missing out too. But without further ado, guys, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe. We'll be back on Monday. And Eric, this weekend's supposed to be like a foot of snow. So Monday might be a snowy freaking Check your app. Check your weather app right now.
Are you for real?
Yeah, go to Monday night. Go to Sunday night.
Oh, wait. Let me go. It's in New York right now because I went to see. Let me go to Baldwin. Hold on. Sunday night. Oh my God! I have a game Sunday night too.
Canceled. Buddy.
It's indoor, but I have to drive.
It's canceled. You're not driving in that stuff.
It's at 7 p.m. You think I can beat it?
No, bro. You have a foot of snow on the ground.
Bro, I'm not. They better cancel it, bro. They better reschedule. They need to reschedule it, bro.
Crazy. I start school on Monday. I gotta drive to Hofstra the next day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez. School canceled.
Might be. But guys, without further ado, and also shout out to one new subscriber, 272. We keep on growing every single episode. We appreciate you. He said, "Yeah, beat the snow." Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey
He
man,
said-
with this logic, we'll be at 500 by the end of the year.
Listen, I like the sound of it. Jay said, "I ain't gonna tell you to go live at halftime, my guy, but enjoy yourself for your birthday. Appreciate it. It's not my birthday, but it's my birthday present. But I appreciate it." And also he said, "Race it," and he said Carson Beck is a DICK. I heard that too. I heard the same reports too. But without further ado, guys, we appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you for listening to us for so long, almost 3 hours. It's crazy. But
Wow.
we appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. And thank you for the subscribers. Love y'all. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy NFL, NFC, AFC championship games. And we'll be back to talk about it on Monday's show. So stay tuned. It's been your boy, David.
It's been your boy, Eric.
We're out. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe.
Bro, Bro, yo, bro, I'm gonna literally lose my brain, bro.
Bro, you
Oh
gotta
my
turn off your
God,
phone.
bro.
You gotta turn off your phone, low key.
I might just turn on my phone during the pod because clearly people just don't understand, bro.
Or
Actually,
do not disturb.
watch. I'm gonna call people back. I'm gonna be like, no, because do not disturb doesn't work. I'm gonna
Really?
call people back. I'm gonna be like, because of you, I'm now shutting off my phone during the podcast.
But without
And if there's any emergencies, I want you to know it's your fault.
without further ado, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Back on Monday. It's been your boy David.
It's been your boy Eric.
We are out. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back. Enjoy the weekend. Stay safe. Stay warm, and peace. Enjoy football. It's like Crash Out TV going to be week 1 of NFL season. Going back to week 1.
Oh
Appreciate
my
y'all.
goodness.
Peace.
All right. Peace.